at the Clippers game. Got your woman texting me while I'm talking to Doc. Phone ringing through the presser, had to text her to stop. Why she sitting parallel to the niggas she got. I've been the realest since my rookie deal. 85 Mike when I pull up here. Yeah, and you pull up like a Lord with candy. Speaking from your burner, saying you can't stand me.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roller this, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Roller this, you pullin', now you know it. Fresher than a max contract. Pullin' up, we walkin', and we walkin' in the back. Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roller this, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Roller this, you pullin', now you know it. Fresher than a max contract.
Yeah. Here we are. Back again, man. But back with some wild news. They don't even say the right name. Let me switch that. Go ahead. Keep talking.
We're back with a different
Russell Westbrook.
Back with it
for John Wall.
Is this the first? No, it's the second. It's technically the first Hoops and Brews we've done like this. Technically.
Oh yeah.
Technically, the other one was the draft watch party, which I don't really count. We were just vibing watching the draft.
I mean, we can go back to the table if you want to go back to the table. I don't really. I mean, but also I just had this as a happy hour though. I don't have it just like a Hoops and Brews, just like a happy hour.
Okay.
Versus regular Hoops and Brews. Eventually, we're gonna get back to the table, but I mean, y'all don't seem to be in no rush. Y'all still be watching this shit.
I don't think they care. I just think they want to hear us yell at each other.
And the intro song, if y'all wonder what that is, that's Rolodex, ROLODX. The song is called Max Contract. You can find that on any streaming platform. Yeah. But as always, it's your boy TPJ. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's REELTPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. And as always, Hoops and Brews co-stars, rapper extraordinaire, Pavy. Go ahead, get your plug in.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter, guys. Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word. Make sure you go check out my new single, Letter to My Exes, is out right now. Pavers.com. Go check that out.
So we are here, and as you can see from the title on the video,
Russ gone.
Russ has been traded from the Rockets to the Wizards. But did I not tell you last year that Russell Westbrook was going to be Carmelo Anthony, that he was going to be the new Melo?
We both agreed on that.
No, I said it though.
No, we both agreed on
but I said it though, and you agreed with me. Okay. But I said it. I told y'all a year ago that this man was gonna be the new Melo, and look what's happening. He is the new Melo. He is Melo. Actually, that's gonna be the name of this episode. Russ is Melo with a $206 million contract.
Nah, I think
that's what he is at this point.
Nah, I think it depends.
He is Melo with a $206 million contract.
Nah, because I think it depends on this season. Like, I mean, I think that when you look at
the jersey, go ahead, keep talking. I'll be back.
I mean, when you look at Washington, like getting Russell Westbrook, who number one, John Wall. Well, okay, first of all about John Wall. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna talk about the Washington part of it first. For Russ, he said that he wanted to go back to being a more dominant ball handler. He can do that now in Washington. Obviously, in Houston, the offense that they ran, for the most part, Russ was a lot of times the shooting guard. Honestly, to me, especially after they traded Capella, Russ was damn near like their center offensively many times. But point being is that he wasn't the primary ball handler. Like, he was hanging out on the wing, waiting to get swung the ball from Harden to go to the rim. He wasn't, doing the things that he's used to doing in OKC, controlling the offense and everything running for the most part basically through him. Bradley Beal isn't the distributor that now he can do it, obviously, as you saw last year, but Bradley Beal isn't the distributor that James Harden is. Like I said, he can do it, but that's really not his game. He has a much more stereotypical two-guard type game than what James Harden does. James Harden is, for the most part, basically a point guard. Like, your shooting guard isn't usually your primary ball handler. It's usually your point guard, and that's what James Harden basically is. Bradley Beal is a bona fide, certified two-guard. He can handle the ball. He can play make, but he is a bona fide, certified two-guard. So, for Russ, I mean, I think it's a good situation for him. Also, YC isn't terrible. You have, you know.
And Russ don't be hurt like John. John
don't
Wall
be
has
hurt.
not played basketball in
2 years.
In 2 years, G. And this is an amazing trade for the Wizards. The Wizards got an MVP, a guy that is arguably the best actual basketball player to play for that franchise. He's coming off a year in which you told me that was the best year he ever had in his career.
It was.
This is an amazing trade for the. I'm sorry, for the Wizards.
No, it's a good trade.
Amazing trade for them. They won easily. They won.
And the pick they even give up is lottery protected.
They're gonna be the 5th seed in the East. They're gonna smack the Celtics in the first round. I'm gonna cry laughing, cause Russ gonna have redemption, bro.
They probably not gonna smack the Celtics in the first round, but I feel you.
Huh?
They're probably not gonna do that, but I feel you.
We don't know.
Probably not gonna do that.
I also
but I feel you.
think Russ and Bradley Beal are now the best backcourt in the East.
I mean, yeah. What's the other comparison?
I mean, you tell me. I sound like Jalen Ramsey, but still, you tell me.
Nah, I mean, yeah, nah. I mean, they're arguably what? You could argue the best backcourt in the league if you wanted to. You could argue it. You could argue
they're
it.
not the best backcourt in the league.
You could argue it. You got CJ and Dame. You got Book and CP3. You got, Harden and Wall.
They way better than Book and CP3.
Harden and Wall.
They are the best backcourt in the NBA.
Harden and Wall.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about the Miami Heat. G, Miami Heat fans been getting
Who is
on
they
my
backcourt?
nerves, G. Huh?
Who is they backcourt? What, Dragic and Hero? Fuck out of here. No, Dragic and Bradley? Like, no, I like them, but it's a different level that we talking about.
Yeah, is Jimmy still a front court player now?
I don't care if Jimmy a backcourt player. He's not better than them two.
Also, well, never mind. We're going to talk about this later, but go ahead.
But yes, Jimmy is a forward. Yes, Jimmy has been playing forward for at least the past, I want to say, 3 years of his career. Because even last year when he was playing with Philly, because wasn't Redick there?
I believe
year before,
so.
Redick was still there, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so he was playing a 4 in. Tobias, well, the 3 in. Tobias was the 4, and they had Embiid at the center spot. So yeah, he's been playing that position for a while. But like this team, like Washington you get a guy who's like you said, not hurt.
Yeah.
It's not like Russ was bad last year. He was really, to me, he had one of the most. This is a fact. He had the most efficient year as far as like field goal percentage of his career. Now, obviously, his assists and his rebounds dropped, but at the same time, you don't necessarily he didn't need to do all that last year in Houston, and he wasn't.
Hey, put that on that charge. I'm on 1%, bro. I'm listening though. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. You ain't had to do that right now. I'm sorry. My bad. Forgive me. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. That was my fault. Blame that on me. That was the TPJ thing.
But yeah, he didn't need to do all that.
I wanted to die because I was looking up stats on it.
But yeah, he didn't need to do all that last season. So again, like I said, I think it's a good. People gonna look at it and laugh at it and say it's pointless.
What
but
they laughing at?
I mean, I think
what
people.
What is there to laugh at about this trade?
I think that people just look at the contract like, oh, you traded one guy for one guy.
Yeah,
but,
that's the whole point. One guy's worse than the other guy.
Otherwise,
somebody wouldn't get a first round pick.
But see. Here's the thing
John
about
Wall
John Wall
is not gonna be doing this no more.
But listen though, here's the thing about John Wall. Number one, him and Harden, from what I've seen workout videos, they've just playing pickup basketball. They've been playing pickup basketball with each other. Also, John Wall is still a bigger guard. He's like 6'4", 210. And the last time John Wall was healthy, which was a 16-17 season in my eyes, in which he averaged like 22 and 12.
Yeah.
He was arguably the best player in the Eastern Conference, not named LeBron James. The last time that he was healthy.
Yeah.
So that's who you. So again, if his first step isn't going to be the same, his athleticism isn't going to be the same. But I think arguably he's a better playmaker than Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it's top 8 protected.
It's
What,
lottery
top 12?
Lottery protected, then it's top 12, then it's top 8.
Okay.
But technically, now obviously the offense in Houston would have to look different. But if he's healthy, he's a better defender than Russell Westbrook. Arguably a better playmaker. I mean, obviously Russ is a much better scorer. But at the same time, I hope that in John's time off, he has improved his jump shot somewhat. No, but that's even what he. No, but that's even
I
what.
didn't mean to do that in y'all ear, but.
But that's even what he was talking to Gilbert about. When Gilbert had him on his show, just talking about knowing and working on things, at least in pickup and just in the summer that like, yeah, usually I would just blow by people.
Actually,
but
let me I gotta update my top 50 list again because there was a few guys on there. It's just oversights, man. But I'm glad y'all enjoyed that today. I muted it, by the way.
But
So I don't even see y'all responses to it. So keep responding to it.
But yes, again, as far as Wall goes, when he's healthy, he's good. I think he can still be at worst a top 5 point guard if he's gonna come in and actually be healthy. And also, him and Boogie have a rapport. They're friends. I think the offense has to look different. That's not a bad thing, though. I think that can help Harden out. If Harden plays off ball a little bit, I think that Harden's at 31 years old now, 31 years old.
Yeah.
D'Antoni put a lot of mileage on his body. Yeah. I think that Wall is a guy who, if you let John Wall be John Wall, he can take some pressure off of him. Also, they actually have big men now. I mean, John Wall made Gortat. John Wall extended Gortat's career.
Did he?
Yeah, he made him look great. He gave him spoon-fed assists. He did.
Yeah, I'm not
You
upset
got
at that.
Christian
But that was a
Wood-
long time ago, though, bro.
That was 2 years ago.
Still a long time ago.
Like I said, if he's healthy, you don't forget how to pass. Now, if his foot ain't right, well, then this is a whole different scenario. But if he's healthy, which, again, he said he was out there playing with bone spurs. He couldn't do this to his leg, like in cars. He couldn't sit down straight. So, again, if he's actually...
Damn, how did I leave Westbrook off this list? I was tweaking.
So, again...
It was an accident, by the way.
So, again, if he's actually finally healthy, this can be good for both teams.
Yeah.
This can be a trade where both teams gain something and both teams can win from this. The Rockets, you again, like I said, last time he was healthy, he was the second best player in the Eastern Conference. You also hopefully get a pick. If it doesn't turn into a first rounder, hopefully you get after that you get 2 second-round picks, draft capital. You could maybe flip that for somebody else. You never know. Picks are always wanted by teams. Maybe you can make a trade for somebody else. Who knows? And for the Wizards, you get rid of a guy who hasn't played in 2 years, and even when he was played, wasn't healthy, and in return get Russell Westbrook to pair with Bradley Beal. People talking about Bradley Beal want to leave. Why? If I like Washington, why am I leaving? I have Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Why people treat Russ like he ain't good. That's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
At worst, you can maybe only name 2 to 3 guards better than him, point guards.
Mm-hmm.
At worst,
Yeah.
it's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
And again, like I said at first, Russ said the main thing he wanted to do was go back to being a primary ball handler. Now here in Washington, he can do that. And arguably, Russ might have the most shooting outside of last year that he's ever had around him. You got Bradley Beal there. Is Barton's there? Barton's there.
I also think Russell Westbrook might turn Rui Hachimura into an All-Star this year.
All-Star, no.
I believe that.
Not going
Like
with
I'm
All-Star.
telling you guys, this kid Rui, if he can actually
Not All-Star this year.
If Rui becomes what I think he can, I disagree with that.
Not All-Star this year.
I disagree with that. He didn't have anybody there to get him the ball last year.
Yeah, but not All-Star.
I disagree.
I
with
think
that.
he can have a
I
breakout
disagree with
season.
that. No, you want to know why? You want to know why I think he can be an All-Star? Because he's an All-Star overseas. He's easily. You didn't cover the game that the Wizards
I
played
know
the
what you're
Clippers.
saying.
I did.
Listen,
no,
bro.
stop.
He's gonna have to get voted in
Let
over-
me talk.
Okay.
Let me talk.
Go ahead.
I just let you fucking talk all the time. Let me fucking talk. I covered the game last year, Wizards versus Clippers. It was at least 20 members of the Japanese media there just for Rui Hachimura. He did 2 separate press conferences, one in Japanese and then one with the American reporters. He is a guy that if Russell Westbrook can get him to be a guy that's giving you like 18 and 10, why he can't be an all-star in the East?
He's not gonna
He can.
get,
His star around the
not
world
gonna
is
get
bigger
voted.
than a lot
He's
of
not gonna
athletes
get voted
currently in the NBA.
if the way he becomes an All-Star,
He's not gonna
is
get
if he
voted.
gets
He's not gonna
to
get
start.
voted in. And actually,
If he gets voted to start.
and actually, it's not outside of the realm of possibility that he could do that. He could have an entire country voting for him.
I don't think he's gonna get voted to
He
start.
could have an
but I
entire
feel-
country voting for him.
Doubt he gets voted to start.
Japan,
Not yet.
Japan,
Not yet.
Japan,
Not yet.
Japan. Go do that for my boy Rui.
Not yet, at least.
Japan, go do that for Rui Hachimura. He
Not
deserves
yet,
that.
at least.
Japan, do that for Rui Hachimura because he gonna deserve that. I really believe that Rui is gonna be. I actually think Rui might have a chance to be the best power forward in the East in about 3-4 years. Period. I don't care who's in the East. Unless Anthony.
Tatum.
Well. Actually, you know what? Giannis is still a power forward, so
Tatum
I'm not gonna disrespect Giannis, but he does have a chance to be.
Tatum too.
Tatum is not a power forward.
Yes,
to me.
he is.
He's not a power forward.
He's literally playing power
I don't care how y'all spin it.
He's literally playing power forward.
He's not a power forward.
Literally his position.
It's not.
He's a power
That's the wrong
forward.
position for him.
No.
That's also why I don't believe he's achieved his true potential. He needs to play small forward.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
He's
he does.
better at power forward.
He's better at small
No,
forward.
I think just like
he
Carmelo
needs to play
Anthony.
small forward.
No, just like Carmelo Anthony should have always been.
Disrespect for the Carmelo Anthony.
Just like Carmelo Anthony should have always been playing the 4 spot because he was actually better at the 4. Jason Tatum is better at the 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing what he needs to play.
All right.
In my humble opinion.
All right.
In my humble opinion. But like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, I think it's a cool trade for both teams. I don't think either team loses too much, and I think both teams have potential to gain.
Yeah. I guess.
So I mean, we can leave it at that if you want.
I mean, I still think it's gonna be good for them. I think is that us?
Yes.
Why are we
that's
watching us? I don't want to watch me.
I thought you did it.
I didn't do that. I don't want to watch me while I'm live on the internet. Although I will say this: if y'all watching us at home, that feed be looking mad clean though. So shout out to us. But no, I think that if you Houston, what does this move do for you though? Like, how do you feel? Like, I'll put it this way: where did you have them landing in the West before they traded Russ, and where do you have them landing in the West now that Russ has been traded?
When I thought about it at first, I was trying to think in my mind. I probably had them around like 4th or 5th. Mm-hmm. If they're healthy, I still have them around 4th or 5th. Mm-hmm. Now it could go bad and they could get to like 7th. Obviously, Boogie got to stay healthy. Harden got to stay healthy. I think even last year there was a point in time when Harden himself wasn't the most healthiest. Mm-hmm. Especially, going into 2020. I thought in the bubble we came out and he was fine, but going into but in 2020, I didn't think Harden was healthy. He looked a little like a step slower to me. I thought he was having thigh issues or something like that. He got to stay healthy. John Wall, we got to see what John Wall look like when he comes back. Yeah. We have no idea what John Wall is going to look like when he comes back.
He's not going to look, but is he going to be better than Russell Westbrook though?
I think he'd be comparable to Russ.
No, he won't.
I really do.
No, he won't.
I think he
what's comparable to Russ for you for John Wall?
Because I think that John Wall can still average 20 and 10. Why can't he? He's not going to lose his passing ability. And if he's worked on his jump shot, especially playing with a guy like James Harden, usually...
How much you think that man worked on his jump shot?
I mean, he couldn't fucking walk a dunk. I'm assuming a lot.
I'm not. I think you assuming too much.
So what you think that man was doing for 2 years?
I don't know.
I think he worked on his jump shot.
I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm not going to disrespect John Wall because I know he's had a lot of personal issues going on in his life. So I'm not trying to bash him. I'm just being honest. I said the same thing about Kevin Durant. You telling me Kevin Durant going to average 25 over the first 5 games.
Why can't he?
And he going to shoot 90, 50, 40 for the season. You're tripping.
Okay, he might have averaged 25 over the first 5 games because even listening to Steve Nash press conference, seemed like they want to move him back in slowly. So I don't think he'll average 25 over the first 5 games, but I do think that he can average 25 points. Like, why can't he play in the mid range, play in the area that you should have been playing at the whole time?
Yeah, I'm not upset at that. So I guess we can move on. But what do you want to talk about next? I mean, there's a lot of stuff going. Actually, let's talk about this. Clippers off-season.
Actually, yes, I really want to talk about this.
Off-season rumors are bad. All right, let's talk about this because these Clippers off-season rumors have been flying throughout the cosmos, throughout the universe. And you want to know something crazy? I'm not going to call out the 2 players that I know leaked these comments, but I know who they are. I know who they are.
I know we all know.
Do we all know? I know who they are.
The people who ain't there. Who ain't there?
Yeah, it's the people who. It's definitely the people who ain't there.
What you mean we don't know?
It's
yes,
definitely the people.
The people who ain't there.
Yeah, but also even seeing who that reporter had a close relationship with during the season makes even more sense as to like why that story would come out. And also it's a charger next to you for that. Oh, okay. It's a black one. But Clippers off-season rumors have been flying. Clippers players are mad at Kawhi for flying on his helicopter to come from San Diego to play.
First of all, Kawhi's wild for living in San Diego mid-season.
No, he's not. Why?
That's so far away, bro.
He also has said during multiple press conferences, at least I feel like, that he had a place that was downtown.
He did say that.
So sometimes he was probably just going home. If 3-4 days, hey, I might be late. So what? Shut up. So what? Literally, if you Montrezl Harrell, you JaMychal Green, you Patrick Beverly, you any of them guys, G.
I feel him though.
Shut up. Nobody cares, G. Kawhi's the franchise.
Yeah, but
Kawhi the greatest player in the franchise history.
Yes, but
shut
I feel
up.
him, though.
Paul
Yes,
George
I
is
feel him, though.
arguably the second or third best player in the franchise history based off of resume. I would say Chris Paul is better, but probably after this year, depending on how Paul George does. Hopefully he get back to the All-Star team this year. I don't see that outside of the realm of possibility of that being arguable. I think Paul George is arguably a better player than Blake Griffin. Am I wrong? I think you would say he's better than Blake. So if you say he's better than Blake, he would have to be number 3 in their franchise history. They ain't really had nobody. He better than Elton Brand. He better than whoever they had when they was Buffalo or whatever.
Technically,
who you gonna say?
Dominique.
You gonna Dominique Dawkins?
Wilkins.
Man, hell,
Technically Dominique.
Hell no. I was about to say Dawkins. I'm
Dominique
crying.
Dawkins. What?
I'm
But no,
crying.
no, I understand.
I'm sorry. No, G.
But like,
no, bro.
I understand their frustration. Like, if I'm going to practice every day and I'm busting my tail, busting my ass, and you coming out here just canceling practice, you getting your own, and also it's
Bro, they definitely was maneuvering practices around.
yeah, it was like I can understand the frustration. And then even when PG that little clip came out today, I know like you didn't like it, but even he was saying
threw
like
Doc under the bus. PG, I didn't like that, bro. That was a weak PG. I just want to say, if any of these Clippers fans, players, y'all ever want to have a discussion, feel free. We can have the same spirited discussions. I'm just saying, I did. You threw Doc under the bus. You didn't take any accountability for what you were doing. We
haven't seen the full clip, though.
Stop. He spent the time during the season talking about his woes and him not being able to be mentally where he needed to be in that bubble. Don't come out and put all that on Doc Rivers, especially when statistically, shout out to Kevin O'Connor, he literally tweeted it, huh?
That was
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You saying that you coming off pin downs and running screens like you Ray Allen all the time. But you're not.
No,
you're not. You out there dribbling and fucking clanking. That's what you was doing last year. Stop lying.
Listen, bro.
It ain't all on Doc G.
Look,
and
the season,
why you ain't playing the 4? That's the problem. Yes, he can. He's 6'9", he big as hell. Get your big ass down there.
TP, they're running 3 forwards out there. It's not his fault.
Don't run 3 4s out there.
Who fucking fault is that?
He is. He don't.
That's on goddamn coaching and fucking people team together.
What did Larry Bird say about him? He didn't want to play the 4.
But literally,
if he don't want to play the 4 and Kawhi the best, and Kawhi
so why the fuck you bringing in Marcus Morris?
Huh?
So why you bringing in Marcus Morris to play the 4?
Because if your big ass want to play the 2, somebody
put that motherfucker.
4.
Make that man play the 4.
No, he don't want to. You gonna force him to play the 4?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I am.
When have you seen him play the 4?
He did a little bit in Indiana.
No,
he did. No, he didn't.
And he said he didn't want to do it no more.
He said that he didn't want to do it. No.
Stop lying.
He said that, no. He wanted to move him strictly to the 4. PG actually did play a little bit of 4 in Indiana. He said he didn't want to do it because he didn't want to guard 4s. That was also 4 years ago when the league was, listen. That was also 4 years ago when the league was much different and you still had actual 4s in the league. He probably was like guarding Zach Randolph. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. These days, you don't really have too many actual 4s in the league. So, and also, a lot of the reason why he was running all those pick and rolls was because they never had a full team last year. So you can't really look at the season stats and count them. Literally, we was there. I think they played with their full roster, 13 times?
I don't want to hear about the full roster. He talking about coming off 3s.
In the playoffs. That's what they had him doing.
So this is my question. If you coming off screens and pin downs and you realize that the shot ain't there, you're 6'9". Take the ball to the hole. What the fuck are we talking about?
Great.
What are we talking about?
Sound great.
What? You know what? Great. Twitter, y'all right. I take back everything I tweeted earlier about PG being top 10 player. I take it all back now, based upon this conversation. That sound great, my ass. Get your big ass down there and fucking create some contact.
How, bro? The spacing on the court ain't correct. You putting 3 forwards out there. Literally, you putting 3 forwards out there. Like I said.
What was Marcus Morris doing last year?
Shooting in the mid-range. He wasn't spacing the damn floor. He a fucking forward.
He was standing in the corner missing 3s.
He's a forward.
Gee, I'm done, bro.
He is a forward. Like I said, the whole time I was looking at them in the play, I'm like, yo, PG is not playing good. But they also aren't helping him out. Get him some looks closer to the basket. Stop running him off screen. Stop putting all his looks or putting your putting your front court players in the backcourt. So I don't really have an issue with what he said. And also, we gotta see the full episode. That was one. Huh? We don't
like 3 clips.
No.
It was 2 clips about him talking about
It was
them
one,
not making
G.
enough adjustments.
It was one.
Where are your adjustments?
Listen, bro. Listen. It was
because I talked to the man. I
1
asked the man. I said, "Yo, you think you gonna have to step up and defend Jamal Murray?" Well, no, I think we got enough guys to be able to defend him. And if I gotta defend him, then I might have to defend him. Jamal Murray, he step up and start cooking him, and he get his ass cooked. I don't want to hear that. Where's your accountability at, big fella? Don't put it all on Doc. Don't put it all on everybody else. Don't put it on pick and rolls and pin downs. You play bad. You play bad. You play bad. You fucking play bad. You were the one out there shooting them shits and clanking them shits. You were the one that made me stand up and see you clank that shit off the goddamn backboard, and I was like, oh, it's over. You did that shit. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that. That's some pandering ass, crybaby ass shit. You blame everybody else but yourself.
We haven't seen the full clip, bro.
Gee, it don't matter. Why are you even bringing that up, G?
Because it was a. If
If
I could see it, you mean to tell me he can't
Twitter,
see it?
I'm sorry, y'all was right.
I was literally tweeting that the entire playoffs. Help the man out. They not in the right place. Help the man out.
Come on, man. Where was he at? Where were you at?
He didn't play his best, but they also didn't help him out too much.
Let's blame the coach.
They also didn't help him out too much.
Fuck out of here.
They also didn't help him out too much.
You big as hell. You come off that pin down and the 3 ain't there. Drive to the goddamn rim with your big ass.
Cool. That sound cool.
How does that make sense, G?
That sound cool.
He been going up against LeBron, guarding LeBron and facing LeBron in the East all this time. He wasn't no goddamn perimeter player in Indiana.
Yes, he was.
All right, man.
Yes, he was.
He was solely on the perimeter. He couldn't drive to the rim at all.
I didn't say he was solely on the perimeter.
He was dunking on niggas the whole motherfucking time he was in Indiana.
No, he wasn't.
You're lying. You're lying. He was.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't going to the rim. He forgot how to go to the rim.
That's not what I'm saying.
He forgot how to go to the rim. Is that what you telling me? Paul George got the basketball.
Listen, bro.
Saw that he couldn't make the 3, and he couldn't go to the rim.
They were using him differently. They were using him differently. The way he was being used
Internet,
in Indiana,
y'all was right. I'm sorry.
The way he was being used in Indiana is not the way he was being used in Indiana is not the way he was being used last year on the Clippers.
It don't matter. He can't go beyond himself.
Gee, what you
do you
mean,
see Kawhi Leonard just hoisted up trash ass threes? No.
Actually, you did see a lot of that last year in the playoffs. Actually, you did. Right, you did see Kawhi shooting a lot of bullshit from the perimeter.
Yeah, after he was clanking all the bullshit from the mid range. Paul George get the ball out and outside. He just shoot threes. Drive the ball to the basket.
But gee, that's the way they run him.
Then go play the 4.
But listen though, I feel you.
He can't go to the coach and say, "Coach, I'm the 4 now,
bro." But
I'm the 4 now. Put that man on the bench.
Bro. I feel
Bring
you, bro.
Landry out there. I'm the 4 now.
I feel you, but on this team, bro, how?
Take accountability.
On this team,
I get so sick of these NBA players passing the buck on everybody else when you shot terribly. If you didn't play and you was injured, it's different. If you boogie or you KD and you hurt yourself, cool. You get a pass, big fella. But if you was Steph Curry or if you was any motherfucker that was on the floor the whole goddamn time, you take that goddamn blame. Don't put that on your coach when you shot terribly. That was your fault. It was your fault. Paul, stop blaming everybody else. Blame yourself. Turn that inwards. Say, yo, I might not have got the plays I wanted, but I still didn't knock him down. I ain't even hit that. I didn't even hit, well, all of these things, it just made it very difficult for me. Well, you didn't say, well, and I also could have been better. I mean, I also could have played better. I also could have took more accountability for what I was doing.
He literally said, yo, I was being used like this. Now I can do it, but I also want to like run some pick and rolls. And again, that was a 5.
Yeah, you can't say I can make shots. He can't make shots.
That was a 5-minute clip, bro. We have to see the full thing. No. That was a 5-minute clip. We must see the full conversation. No. And you might have got to him to say some of the things that you want him to say.
I'm not.
That
I guarantee I can turn that shit on right now, and I'ma still be like, get the fuck out of here, because I was in that locker room. You're lying.
It's a 5-minute clip, G. You got to see the rest of the thing.
I don't care about the whole 5-minute clip.
It's a 5-minute clip.
It don't matter. I saw what I saw. I saw enough words.
They probably asked him,
I saw enough words.
They probably asked him what happened in the playoffs. I don't need to see any more verbiage
from you, Paul. Play better. Don't tell me, oh, well, I'm going to show everybody I deserve a better 2K rating. Or I'm going to show people. Show me then. Show me. Stop talking to people and passing the buck and show me. Even in the bubble, G, I'm literally asking you. yo, you gonna defend this person? Well, I don't know. It's other people's responsibility.
Nobody told him to defend the person.
No. Then he gets switched on Jamal Murray and get cooked.
Okay, Jamal Murray's balling. And also, I don't think he's great.
You tell me. Well,
he's
I don't think it's my responsibility. But I mean, if I gotta guard him, then but I don't think I will guard him. Then you get switched on to him for the second halves of games and got your ass cooked.
He got cooked. All of them did. Kawhi got cooked too.
Wireless
Kawhi got cooked
cranking off the backboard.
Kawhi got
But
cooked
let's
too.
talk about Doc.
But listen.
And Kawhi escaped the criticism of everybody. And although I don't care about him getting star perks, stars deserve star perks.
But I understand
if you
why the
are a
rest of the team was
star
mad.
and you do not get perks, guess what? What is the point of being a star?
But I fully understand why the rest of the team was
headline at the
mad.
concert.
I know
if I
I
can't
get
come
it,
in
but I
30 minutes
understand
late,
why the rest of
tell
the
the
team was
band to
mad.
get ready, and we go
I
out on that
understand why the
goddamn
rest of the-
stage, and don't nobody else know that I'm 30 minutes late.
I understand why the rest of the team was mad. You want your guy, for instance, like Bron, right? Yes, Bron gets special treatment, obviously because he's LeBron. But I guarantee you, LeBron's the first to the gym and the last to leave. And LeBron not the one out here canceling practices.
Most times when I'm seeing Kawhi at the games, he always the first one
at
to
the
shoot
game,
around.
shoot, I'm talking about practices. We don't know what was going on behind the scenes at
but,
practice.
For a guy that was been injury managed and another guy that was out for 20 games last season with injury, I don't understand where they expect the accountability to come from. What do you want me to do after I just came off a long What do you want me to do after I just came off a long finals run?
But everybody was hurt, though, G.
Stop. What do you want me to do after I just came off a long finals run and my precursor to coming to your team was telling them, this is all the shit I want, and you either gonna give this to me or I'm not gonna come. You don't think that Ballmer and Doc Rivers and who gives a fuck what the bench players got to say about the star? You can be gone. And you saw what happened. They are gone.
That's cool.
The ones that didn't fall in line are GONE. You
That's
will not be
cool.
seeing them playing basketball for the Los Angeles Clippers.
That's
because
cool.
they didn't fall in line.
That's cool,
You either
but I
fall
can
in line
understand.
or take your ass home.
That's cool, but
That's
I
what
can
happens when a star comes.
That's cool, but I can understand.
Just because Braun, everybody big bro, don't mean everybody got to be everybody big bro.
Listen, just because I feel you. Yes, stars get
Get
star
over
treatment,
it.
But
Get
I
over it.
understand why the rest of the
Get over
team
it.
felt the way about that.
But did you not know that the man was dealing with injuries and that he was on the injury
It's
management
not
plan?
about, but gee, I don't think they had an issue with the man doing that. I think they had an issue with, feeling like he's completely isolated from everybody else. He got power to cancel practice, come in when he won't, miss 30 minutes, live outside
Let's
the
be
city.
honest. Let's be honest.
What?
If he wanted to cancel practice and they didn't want him to cancel practice, he ain't canceling no damn practice.
How you know that? How do we 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 know that?
For real?
How do we know that?
For real?
How do we know that?
For real? Oh,
How do
Kawhi
we
ain't
know
coming
that?
in. Nobody else show up today.
Yeah, how do we know
Alright,
that?
G.
Also, and
also,
look,
wait a minute, wait.
hold on. One thing I gotta
ahead.
say. In Toronto last year, the situation is a little bit different because, listen, you're dealing with a team that was basically together for the past 3 to 4 years. This Clippers situation, you really had a whole new team. So when you don't get practice time and you don't get your guys on the court, like Lawrence Frank today, listen,
Who all was hurt?
listen,
Who all was hurt?
huh?
Last
A lot of
year?
guys were hurt. Guys were in and out the whole time.
So y'all mad at Kawhi for being injured and us making concessions?
I don't think that was the-
and us making concessions for the star. But half of y'all hurt half the time anyway. Y'all should be mad that we ain't
And
forcing
listen.
practice down y'all throat when half of y'all
listen.
ass injured and can't
But
even
listen.
get on the floor.
But listen.
How many of them had knick-knack injuries last year?
listen.
Damn near all of them.
Listen, bro. Yes, a lot of them had knick-knack injuries.
So what are you
But
complaining
again,
about?
Listen, bro. Again, though, when you don't get actual on-court playing time, it comes back to bite you. So some games, and again, they might look at it as, oh, I had an actual injury. Kawhi just walked out there and said, you know what? I don't want to play today. I don't know. That may be the way they look at it.
Guess what? If I'm Kawhi, get the fuck off my team and shit. No, literally. If I'm Kawhi and that's how you feel, get the fuck off my team. You don't belong on my team because if you on my team and you know that y'all was getting y'all bum ass wax battle warriors last year or whenever the hell it was, and y'all perennially been fucking losers. When I come through the building as a champion, coming off a championship run in which I went to June, in which everybody knows for the past 3-4 years, I've had a well-documented history of injuries with my calf. You literally said the man, you think the man got some kind of degenerative disease.
It's literally saying
no.
degenerative thing.
So, okay, but even if they did say that it's literally a degenerative disease, do you know about degenerative diseases?
Yes, I
It continue to
understand.
degenerate.
And
So
I'm
you
not-
try to
and
so
I'm
you
not
try to
saying-
quell the
and
degeneration
I'm not-
of the knee
and I'm
by not
not-
putting as much stress. Doc Rivers even said, "I don't play Kawhi if the medical people tell me Kawhi cannot play."
But I understand how that's
The
annoying for the
Raj
other
Paul,
teammates,
didn't
bro.
the Dr. Raj Paul? He literally came on our podcast and said, with Kawhi's injury, it's not about how many times can he play over the course of a season. It's about how many times he has to be able to play back-to-back or refire up that
But I
muscle.
understand
if he has to
why
go
the other guys
back-to-back,
would be mad
it
about
makes
that.
his leg.
And I understand
Why
why
are you
the
mad
other guys
then?
would be
Then
mad
get
about
out of.
that.
Then get off of my team.
I can
then
understand
get
why
off
the
of
other
my
guys would be
team.
mad about that. And
Then
look,
get off
and
my
listen,
team
and
because you're
listen.
clearly not on my team.
And
You on the
listen,
opposing
bro.
man team. If you don't
Listen,
care
bro.
about my body and you think
Listen,
my
bro.
injury's fake, but yours ain't,
bro.
get off my team.
Listen, bro. And
If
I don't
that's how
think
they felt, get off my
listen,
team.
Listen,
and they gone.
And listen, I don't think
Get
that.
the
and
fuck
again, like
outta
I
here,
said, I don't
man.
think that.
Y'all tripping.
I don't think that in full was the sole issue. I think they had an issue with just him feeling like, yo, he gets so much special treatment. Not just the management of the body part. I think people got that part, but that you can live in San Diego. If that was even true, that you can live in San Diego, that you can be 30 minutes late for practice, that you can, have your own separate people here, and we got to go through the team people because we not allowed to do that. I think they might have had an issue with some of those things.
So you got a problem with LeBron trainers?
LeBron got his own trainers
LeBron been had his own trainers. What the hell you talking about?
that come to the stadium. You know that for a
That
fact?
work with LeBron. LeBron been.
That come to the stadium.
What do you mean?
And also,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold on, wait. Do the other Lakers? Do the other Lakers? Do the other Lakers? Do the other Lakers?
Hold on.
Do the other
Hold on.
Lakers?
That's not even the point.
Is LeBron 30 minutes late for practice?
No, does LeBron have a history of a degenerative calf?
He got a bad
when
back.
he needs a special.
He had a bad back.
Okay, so if LeBron needs special treatment for his back, LeBron deserves to get the special treatment for
But
his back.
hold on, wait. Is LeBron 30 minutes late for practice? And does LeBron live in fucking Napa Valley?
Kobe lived in
Newport Beach is not San Diego.
If he
And
still,
Kobe was there before everybody.
if he's still taking
Kobe,
the helicopter,
literally,
if he
Kobe
still-
would get to the
Yes,
arena at
but
5.
also-
Nobody
no,
could say
but
no.
wait a minute.
Whoa.
Stop.
Because no, I'm
Guess when
gonna
these
stop
rumors
you.
Came out, though?
I'm gonna stop you
Guess
here.
when these rumors started to circulate though.
During the season.
No, they really started to circulate
during the season.
Yeah, but really
In like January.
No, yeah.
It started in January, bro.
You know when it started? No, it really started in February. After, unfortunately, Kobe passed. Kawhi Leonard was using Kobe Bryant's helicopter pilot and his company.
Nah, I think it started in January, bro.
It was
because
the public leaking of things started in early February, but a
whatever
lot of
road
that
trip
started.
they went, whatever road trip they went on. Remember that road trip, and then when they came back, I think that was January though, bro. I think that was January.
They
I think
had
it
a
started in
couple
January.
road trips, bro. They had one where they went down to Florida and all that. I think that was right after
Nah,
Kobe.
it was the East Coast one.
Huh?
It was the East Coast trip.
The one that I'm talking about is the one they had a road trip basically right after Kobe passed. If Kobe passed and you have been using his helicopter pilot and his helicopter and you lived in San Diego, yeah, you got to figure out a different route, bro. Like, I just don't understand why there can't be more understanding for guys that if you are a person that's been a part of this franchise and you've seen them become and you've been a part of the irrelevancy, why you wouldn't want to be a part of them being relevant when your whole entire existence has just been to be a supplemental piece.
I think they want that, bro. But again, you don't want to feel like you a second-class citizen on this team. You want everybody to feel like, yo, we're in this together.
You're just not number one anymore.
So listen, bro. Even when going back to Kobe's whole thing was, yeah, I was this, but I worked like I was the 15th man on the bench. You just want to see that. So I can understand why they were frustrated, especially coming from the environment last year. And also, you even also said they didn't really have an issue with Kawhi, but they felt like, PG, what the hell have you done that you can get this training?
And I think Trez was the one who said what he said in January. What I'm talking about is it was like another story that came out after Kobe.
You talking about when
I'm not talking about the
Pat
Trez
Bev
thing.
said that he not rocking with nobody?
Yes, but after that was when
it was kind of all in the same kind of time.
Yeah,
because
but
the
all
other
of
story
that,
came
but
out
all
like
of that stuff was happening at the same
back
time.
to back.
Like all of that stuff was like a cascading thing, back to back. Trez said what he said in the media. Then whoever reported it was reporting it, and then they got mad.
Yovan did the report.
Then Pat got mad, and then like literally right around the same time all this shit happened, Kobe unfortunately passed. So like all of this stuff is like happening and cascading. All I think is that look, if you're gonna be a good teammate, Just be a good teammate, bro. If you
Yeah,
know
but
that
that
your
go two
teammates are
ways,
injury,
though, bro.
even
But that goes
you
two
being
ways,
like,
though,
yo,
bro. That go two ways, though, bro.
even you being
That go
like,
two
yo,
ways,
you
though,
don't
bro.
you don't have playoff cachet, so how can you say what you say, bro? They traded 6 draft picks for me. What are you talking about?
What does
They
that
traded
mean?
6 motherfuckers in the future for me. Who
does
you
that
getting
mean?
traded for? Shut up.
But
Your
listen-
job is not to be the number one.
but
These
li-
guys literally thought they was the number
but
one
listen-
because you took 2 games from Steph Curry and Kevin Durant.
I don't think that's
Come
what
on,
they. That's
G,
not.
it's
I don't.
blasphemous.
I don't think that's what they thought, bro. I just think that they wanted it to be a more widespread accountability for everybody. I just think that that's what they wanted.
So you leak it to the media?
That's the part that's weak. I don't like
all
that
of
part.
it is weak.
I don't like that
All of
part.
it is weak. Being a good teammate is about sacrificing. Dead ass. Period.
Yeah.
Period. And
I
when you
feel
have
you.
star players, no, stop. When you have star players get extra leeway. It's always been that way.
Yes, but
even
star
in
players
business,
still-
when you got that number one seller that sell every week,
Yes,
if
but
he
they
want to
still
go
have-
home at 12 o'clock on Friday, bro, you know what, your number's been so crazy. Go ahead, take the whole Friday off. if you
And
need that.
again, people might feel away about
and they
that.
can feel away all they want to, but shut your ass up or get out of line.
People might feel away about
Shut
that.
your ass up and
People
get out
feel
of
away
line.
about that. People
You can
feel
just stop
away
leaking
about
it to
that.
the media.
But
They
again,
be the
the
main
people-
ones talking about y'all. People need
But
to stop
again, though, wait.
reporting
but
negative
wait,
stuff. Well, how about
but
y'all
wait,
stop saying
CP,
stuff?
The people who probably leak it to the media ain't there no more. So it seemed like the guys who there, even though they might have had an issue with it,
But when
they
did
didn't
all
leak
of
it to
this
the
stuff
media.
start, though? That's my
I
point.
still don't think it was
It's
those
a-
guys doing that.
It's a cascading.
You can't tell me Pat was on the phone with media members like, yo, this guy
Pat's
did
still
that.
there.
Exactly.
So what are you
I'm
talking
saying,
about?
The
I
guys
know-
who was
no,
leaking
I
stuff to the
know
media
that-
ain't there no more.
Yes, but I'm saying, but I'm saying
That we assume. We don't know.
No,
that we assume.
Actually, no, I didn't say that they were leaking stuff to the media because I also think that it was stuff being leaked to the media on all fronts, from the team, managerial personnel to down to the down to players just talking too much to certain people that they have affinities for. Personally, I really believe that it was a lot of stuff that was starting to come out as the season was kind of ending, where I was like, yeah, who is like revealing all of this stuff that's happening in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like who is this person? It's either got to be somebody in the front office that wants some people gone and or not necessarily happy with them and trying to get them out of favor, or it's got to be guys in the locker room just voicing their opinions to media members, and that's how it is. But we're not gonna act like it didn't start in the offseason. It didn't start versus Denver. It started way before that. So all I'm saying is, how are you gonna be a good teammate? And guess what? I'm one of the media members that had to wait every game after the game for a fucking hour for Kawhi to go and get a massage and get his treatment. But guess what? On nights when Kawhi didn't play, they wasn't that exciting to watch. So on nights when Paul George didn't play, they wasn't that exciting to watch. They was more exciting and more favorable. It was much more of an off factor when they were both in the lineup. So whoever
was rare, though.
What do you mean?
That was rare.
Yes, but why was it rare?
Because they were always missing the game, low minutes.
Because they're fighting injuries. Why is it that people's physical health does not matter?
No, I'm not saying the physical.
Because that's basically like that rationale is like, yo, well, I'm more hurt than this guy was. He ain't really hurt. How you tell that man his thigh ain't burning?
I'm not saying the
or
physical.
Or quad ain't
I'm not
burning or
saying
shoulder
the
ain't
physical
burning.
health don't matter. But again, for those guys in that locker room, if I'm playing through everything, I'm out there every single. Listen, no, bro, I feel you, but listen, bro. If I'm out there playing, I remember one game, Kawhi literally came out and warmed up, and then just wasn't in the starting lineup. It's just like, what the hell, bro? We think you playing.
I didn't
you just
feel
get to sit
good
down.
today. My leg felt bad.
Listen.
So if you go out there and tear a calf muscle because y'all want him to play and he don't get to play no more for the rest of his contract, then what?
I feel you.
Come on, man.
But again, if I'm one of those guys in that locker room, I might be a little ticked off about that, especially when it seemed like you getting special treatment that I'm not getting. Well, you ain't got to work as hard as me behind the scenes. Not saying that he wasn't.
I just won a ring last year. Don't talk to me about hard work. Did you play as long as I did last year?
What?
I won a ring last year. Did you play as long as I played last year? Yes or no? Yeah, yes or no? So shut your ass the fuck up. No. Stop. I played and I won a ring last year. I played until June.
And like
when did you do?
And like
you was on Instagram posting clips about what you was gonna do next year.
And like the article also said,
stop. G.
They was cool with Kawhi because of what Kawhi had done, but PZ, everybody couldn't get down with that.
Oh, and guess what? I'm gonna ask them. Which one of y'all on this team that's not named Kawhi Leonard ever been voted top 3 MVP voter?
Okay, that's dope. But she was at home first
Which
round.
one of y'all ever?
And you
no,
was at home first round with me.
Yeah,
You was at home with me tweeting the same thing I was
But guess
tweeting.
what? If you my teammate and you know I'm coming off a torn labrum, you know what that can do to a hooper. So I'm confused at why you even feel that way. If you my teammate, if you my brother and you in a foxhole with me, you shouldn't feel no way. You shouldn't really feel no way.
It sounds
you
good.
shouldn't. No. You know what it is?
It sounds
it's
good.
It's the equivalent of when rappers be like, yeah, man, my man's turned on me and like he started pillow talking with the women and now I can't rock with him no more. Yeah, if you my man's, what like we can't have this common discourse between us.
It sounds
if
good.
you don't, why? Guess, but if you
good.
feeling froggy late,
It sound
otherwise, shut up.
It sounds good. And also, they might have had some of these conversations. We don't know.
And guess what? Get off my team. You're not really on my team,
And then
bro.
you see some of the guys
If you
not there
bring
right
somebody in, literally, let's say we like find Woj and Woj like, man, I'm through with it. I'm come be H&B, G. And then everybody else is like, man, y'all treat Woj and y'all treat us. Shut the fuck up.
I can understand why they would say
it's
that, though.
Woj, G.
Yeah, but I feel them,
Shut
though.
up. It's
Yes,
Woj, G.
but I feel them, though. Nobody
And
wants to be treated.
I am one of
but
the
nobody
stars of this
wants-
brand. You are not bigger than me.
But nobody-
You're not going
but
to tell
nobody
me one
wants
of the
to be
stars
treated-
of the brand
but nobody
that can be
wants-
selfless that I
But
can't let
nobody
Woj be
wants
his
to be
Woj.
treated like a second-class citizen.
It doesn't
bro.
matter, bro.
Nobody
There
wants to be
are
treated like that.
A players and
That's
there are B
dope, but
players.
nobody wants to
if
be
you a
treated
B
like a
player,
second-class
be a
citizen.
B player. If you a other,
But
be
nobody,
a other.
but nobody wants to be
If
treated
you a
like a
other,
second
be a
class.
other.
But nobody wants to be treated like a
You're
second
an
class
other,
citizen
be a other.
because
The best others are remembered because they know they others.
yeah, but also the best greats are remembered because they didn't act like I'm completely separate from you.
You don't know that Michael Jordan punched his teammate in the face.
And
the
you know
fuck
what?
talking
Michael Jordan was at practice every single motherfucking day, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
before everybody else,
Michael
wasn't
Jordan
he?
have a degenerative
Before-
quad.
before-
Did Michael Jordan have a degenerative calf?
I don't know what
Did he
issues
tear-
Michael Jordan.
Did he tear his
I don't
fucking
know.
labrum?
Wait. I don't know what issues Michael Jordan dealt with. We have no idea.
IG,
Scottie Pippen.
IG,
But wait,
IG,
Scottie Pippen
IG.
had a bad back the whole time. And again, this is not. And look, wait, this is
Yeah,
not.
and when they criticize him, they look bad.
Listen. This
That's your man.
Listen. This also is not me saying that he should play through injuries. Never was saying that.
Shit.
What I'm saying is this. I can understand why the other guys would be mad if they felt like he was getting completely special treatment and I was being treated like a second-class citizen. I can understand why that would frustrate them. If I got to be at practice on time and you coming in 45 minutes late because you living in fucking San Diego, I might have an issue with that.
Get over it.
I might have an issue
Get
with
over
that.
it. It's my team now. It's not your team no more.
It don't.
It was your
That's
team.
even more of a reason to come early.
No,
Because it's your team.
Not really.
You
Not-
set an
not if
example
I-
as a leader for
not
everybody
if
else.
I'm hurt and I talk to management, who really the
What
one
you gotta do
knows.
is you come to practice on time.
Because
Come to practice and sit
you're
there.
not the one that signed my check.
Come to practice and sit
No,
there.
literally. How you another worker telling me I'm coming to work or late? You don't
we
sign my goddamn check. Let my boss tell me I'm coming late.
Because we supposed
You don't sign my check.
Because we
You don't
supposed-
sign my check.
Because we supposed to all be on the team.
You
And
don't
wanna
sign
feel like-
my check.
and you wanna
If
feel
I
like everybody
negotiate
is
with
in
the
it all
boss,
together.
if I negotiate with the boss before I take that job, what I want, and that go in my contract, and we have a common accord on what we both want to do, and I do what I want to do, and I agree with management, why do I got to talk to y'all about what I agree with them to do to take care of my body and make sure that I can be the franchise player,
What
to
they
be
gotta
the
do
greatest
is
player in
miss-
this franchise history?
What they gotta
I'm
do
just
is
coming off a
come
finals
to
run after literally missing damn near
So
2
you
whole
can't-
years.
So you can't come on time to practice?
Why? If I'm taking a helicopter and then one of the biggest fucking people that mean the most in sports history
I think they
perishes
was
in a
mad about
helicopter
him all
and
year.
I don't want to take the shit no more.
I think
So
they
now
was-
it take me a little bit longer to
think
get
they
to
was
work.
Mad about
Gee,
that. I think they was
why
mad
you doing that, G?
I think they was
Come
probably mad
on,
about that
G.
all year, bro.
Come
and we
on,
don't,
G.
and again, we
It's
don't
like,
know.
it don't-
and
it's
again,
like
hold
it's
on,
not
hold
y'all
on,
shit,
wait.
G.
We don't know when that started. We don't know if that started after that. It could have been a whole year that they
It's
was
not
mad
y'all
about.
shit no more. Literally, when Bron came to the Lakers, you want to know why Brandon Ingram was gone?
Yeah,
Because
but-
he felt the same way. He
Yeah.
didn't fall in
No,
line.
no,
He
no,
didn't
no,
fall
no,
in
no.
line.
Stop.
I didn't say
Brandon
they
Ingram-
had
no,
problems. I didn't say they had problems. But he
Brandon,
didn't
no,
fall in
stop.
line. He did
Brandon,
not
no,
fall in line.
stop. Brandon Ingram is gone because there was no way in hell the Pelicans was not taking Brandon Ingram because he was clearly the best young prospect that they had. So you gotta fucking go.
I honestly think if he would have got along better with Bron, they might
Hell
not
no,
even
he
trade him.
wouldn't have. You trying to give me Kyle Kuzma and Lonzo Ball for fucking Anthony Davis?
No.
Fuck you.
No, I'm saying I don't even think that if he and LeBron got along that well, they would be looking for other stars.
You lost your damn mind.
I'm for real.
You lost your damn
I think
mind.
it would be other. I
You
think it
have
would be
lost
other.
your-
Why?
They went in that
I
championship.
understand. No,
whoa.
I understand why they
So
go
you
and you
lost
get
your
Anthony
damn
Davis.
mind.
I understand why you go get
Kobe
AD.
even said trade that man for that man.
Yes, but at the same
Lost your
time,
damn mind. Yes, they would've.
But at the same time, it was clear that him and Bron didn't mesh.
No, it was.
It was clear that they didn't mesh.
No,
It
No,
was.
it wasn't.
And also, he ruined fucking LeBron opening night in the Lakers by punching the man in the face.
He didn't ruin the opening night.
He did ruin opening night. You
nobody
will
gives a
forever
shit.
remember LeBron's first game from him whacking the man in the face.
We don't care.
I do. I remember that. I remember him whacking the man in the face. LeBron first night in Staples.
He didn't even start the fight. Rondo allegedly spitting Chris Paul's face. They got the hook at first.
Start the
Brady,
fight.
No, they didn't.
He was
Literally
getting cooked. Push Harden.
He pushed
Harden
him.
pushed Harden.
He pushed
then
him.
Rondo
It was
walks over to
cool.
Chris Paul.
Then Chris
the melee
Paul
breaks out.
Then Chris
If
Paul
he don't
punches.
push the man, we not
Then
even
Chris
talking
Paul
about that.
punches Rondo, and then the whole thing happens. No,
Yes.
Brandon Ingram could have been LeBron's best friend. Like Lonzo Ball, him and Bron was very close.
Lonzo wasn't as good as
Listen, stop. Him and Bron were very close.
But he
When
wasn't that
Anthony
good.
Davis's name came up, get them motherfuckers the fuck out of here. I don't care how cool we is. I don't care if I love you to death. I'll FaceTime you every day. Get the hell up out of here. We getting Anthony Davis. And lost your damn mind. They could have been as cool with him as they wanted to be. But can we move on from this subject?
Yeah, we can move on from it. Point is, the
gotta
point
get
is,
that.
the point is, the Clippers got to do a better job all around. And if those guys that are not on the team anymore, because even Lawrence Frank, he mentioned it today during his presser. Just open the door. He mentioned it today during his presser that basically he felt like they needed a completely new and completely different kind of chemistry and completely different makeup. And I understand why, because being and actually I didn't get a chance to ask them a question during the press conference, but if I would have been able to ask them a question during the press conference, I would have asked him specifically, do you feel as though team chemistry and kind of locker room issues contributed to kind of the 3-1 thing, or was all of these moves that they made this offseason strictly about basketball? I honestly believe that, and even you can look from Instagram comments and what's been going on the gram and the guys talking smack about guys, is like, this has just kind of been the nature of this team. And I don't care what nobody say. If you are going to be a good teammate, be a good teammate, bro. If you know you're not a max player, don't get mad when the max players do max player things. Yes, it might suck, but it's not your job to tell that person what to do. It's the job of management or someone that is on their level to be like, yo, you shouldn't be coming to practice late. All right, cool. I'm cool. Even if I'm on your team and you tell me that, cool. Just don't make it an issue outside of the locker room. You can tell me that, and I can tell you at the same time, bro, you don't live my life. You don't know what what we done talked about. So I just look at the makeup of the team, and I hope it's a lot better. I think really the reason why they signed Serge Ibaka was so that way they can get Kawhi Leonard an ally in the locker room, because I really feel as though that locker room, I think the whole locker room as a whole, I'm not going to say guys dislike Kawhi and PG. I just think that, they fell out of favor with people. But also at the same time, like I said, you had a bunch of others that were just mad because they were the stars for a while. And then the big star comes along, and now you're back to being an other, and you're not a star anymore. Also, it's not Kawhi Leonard and Paul George's fault that Lou Williams decided to go and get lemon pepper wings and have to be on quarantine for 14 days, so he couldn't work out.
I'm kidding all the way, G. Lou could have not got the
They
wins,
wouldn't. They wouldn't have lost 3-1. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I
disagree with that, yo.
Literally, Doc said multiple times, I can't play guys more than 3 minutes in a row because of they're not in shape.
I feel that, but at the same time, it was some of the road, like for instance, too many times I saw Reggie Jackson, Lou Will, and Trez on the same side of the floor. Why the hell is that happening, G? Why is that happening,
Because
bro?
Kawhi and PG got to get rest.
No, I'm talking about them being on the same side of the court, G. Move somebody somewhere else, bro. Why is that happening?
Okay. You talking about the play selection? Yeah, but I'm
talking about defensively. Why is that happening?
Because you got three of the worst defenders, but they're two of the best offensive players on the team. That's the reason the Lakers got Trez, so he can literally come in and be instant offense. When they need a defensive stop, you think Trez gonna be on the floor? No.
That's also why I think the Lakers are gonna have some problems this season.
They gonna have, bro. Honestly, I've been playing with them in 2K. I've been playing with them in 2K. I'm very close to being unbeatable with them. But my biggest issue that I have with them is that Dwight Howard is no longer there.
Yes, I think. Yeah.
So
Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Everybody praising the Lakers. I think they took a step back defensively and a pretty solid one defensively. I think they took a step back. For one, who was they starting center? Gasol, he couldn't move last season.
Bro, he can't move on 2K.
Did you see him? He couldn't move. How does that make you better? I would rather have Dwight. Trez. Did we see Trez getting destroyed in the playoffs? Was I the only one who saw it?
No, we all did.
Because he was getting destroyed in the playoffs. Dennis Schroeder, I like Dennis Schroeder. I think he's annoying. Annoying don't mean you a good defender. That means you're annoying.
Yeah, but you still have honestly, I'm not worried about the perimeter defense. It's fine.
I think their defense in general.
It's their interior defense that I'm worried about. But also, I think if Anthony Davis is who he is, he just got to play more
I
time.
think their
at the
defense in
5.
general,
And also, I think what they'll do a lot is have Trez and AD in the game, and AD technically play the 5 on defense, and Trez play the 4,
on offense.
and then on offense, AD is the 4 and Trez is the 5.
That's fair, but
So-
but same time, like I think that this was the thing that I also wanted to ask with the Clippers too, which I didn't get a chance to ask. I had it all written down. I was gonna be like, at times I think this team, as far as the Clippers, had an issue with their identity. What do you anticipate this team's identity will be this season? I think the Lakers. I think last year you look at the team and you look at the pieces and you say instantly hustle, hard work, and defense is our identity. This season, I kind of don't know what I hope it's the same thing.
No, their identity this season is defense, and it's going to be pick and roll.
Okay.
Defense.
As long as it's still defense.
Defense, and pick and roll.
As long as it's still defense.
No, literally,
because
he's going to put Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James and Kyrie Irving's offensive system, and he gonna have PG just play Kyrie. And when Kyrie usually get the ball at the top and he doing all that fucking dribbling and saucing people up, the same way I told you when you coming off them pin downs, you gonna take it to the rim. We gonna get to see what PG really made of the season.
He'll be fine.
All right, we gonna see.
Fine.
He better hope he become an all-star again. Because honestly, if I'm the Clippers after this year, if you're not an all-star, bye. Please leave. Opt out. I hope you do.
Thing about
I pray you do.
gotta the thing about
I
it is
pray you do, and we're gonna try to convince Giannis to come and play in LA. Because he said LA, he didn't say the Lakers.
the thing about it is
And I will go and sign Kostas, Stancis, and his little brother.
But
and
also,
we will run
that's
out
why-
the Antetokounmpo brothers like the Ball brothers with Kawhi Leonard.
But also, even that being said, that's why I don't think that all is lost, even if they do opt out this season. The reason being is because of a guy like Giannis. Let's say they both opt out. Okay, we got $60 million in cap room. Let's figure it out. We've also put on a showcase and showed that we are a legitimate franchise, which is what you just want to see from the Clippers. Like, you want to see the Clippers being a legitimate franchise, which they pretty much hadn't been up until the 2010s. Now they have that. They, had one of their biggest seasons ever. Okay, whatever. Now, going forward, when free agents look at places,
Yeah.
you can actually get a meeting with somebody and think that they might sign with you. But can we talk about a team that I actually want to talk about?
Who?
The Nuggets.
No, I want to talk about the Lakers. They're the champions. Y'all love to say I hated on them all last year. Let's talk about them. I mean,
What are we gonna say?
I mean, what do you mean?
I think they're
they play. I mean, are they? Do you think they're gonna win? Are they?
I mean, I don't-
Obviously, they're the favorites because they won and they didn't lose anybody of significance. So I don't disagree. They have to be the
disagree
favorite.
with that. I think they did lose. I think
They
Rondo
didn't.
was significant.
I disagree with that.
I think Rondo was
I
significant.
disagree
but
with that. I think Dennis Schroeder gives you way more than Rondo gives you.
see, I can't.
And
agree
Dennis
with
Schroeder
that.
is going to be starting.
just
He's
can't
not
agree
going to
with
be
that.
coming off the bench.
Here's the thing. I just
He
can't.
said that he had talked to them and they told him that he would be starting.
Here's the thing.
So that means that
I don't like
not
that.
KCP. Not KCP. Who actually? What starting lineup have I been running with the Lakers? I've been
One, I
running.
don't like
I've been
that, by the
running
way.
Braun, AD, Gasol. I
don't like that.
Schroeder and KCP.
I don't like Schroeder starting
Why?
because, first of all, I want Braun to be my point guard, my main ball handler. Also, I like the fact of them being a big lineup. I think starting Schroeder gives you a smaller lineup in general.
Yeah, but Schroeder's just like a D-level Kyrie.
No, he's not.
In terms of you need.
No, he's
in
not.
terms of you needing him to score, yeah.
No, he's not.
I said a D level.
No, he's
a
not.
D-level Kyrie.
Yeah,
He
but
averaged 18 last year off the bench.
Off the bench, and also
but listen,
you
yeah,
can
hold
stagger him and Braun. You don't have to play him and Braun at the same
which
time.
is why I would rather just like literally start. I would personally rather start with Braun, KCP, Wesley Matthews, AD.
Oh,
and
Wesley
Gasol.
Matthews. Actually, you know what my starting lineup is?
That's what I would rather do.
My starting lineup is usually Schroeder, KCP, Braun, AD, and Gasol. Sometimes I start Trez at the center and bring Gasol off the bench, and then I put Schroeder in as my sixth man. But I also sometimes I'll start Schroeder and Wesley Matthews when I'm playing against a team that got more of a perimeter oriented like front court because I want them to just stand out there and shoot. So a lot of the times when I'm playing with Braun and AD, especially when we get on the run, like those guys are just open for open threes and open shots. Rondo couldn't hit them shots.
He was decent corner three-point. That's
Danny
good.
Green made it apparent that he couldn't hit those shots.
The thing about Danny Green was
Ooh,
this.
that shit was ugly when Tatum crossed up.
The thing about Danny
Y'all
Green.
cover that game?
Yes, you did. The thing about Danny Green was this though. with Danny Green, even though he wasn't making threes, the reason why he could still play 30 minutes throughout that whole time span and it not hurt them that much was because of the fact he was good defensively.
Sorry, I'm looking at my.
So if Wesley Matthews can still play the same level of defense that Danny Green can play, then okay, cool. But again, I prefer the bigger lineup. I prefer the bigger lineup, and I prefer shorter off the bench. But that's just me. But I do still think the Lakers are obviously the favorites. I actually think they did lose a little.
Actually, you know what? I remember that shit.
I told you.
Actually, now that I remember, I do remember that because when he crossed that man, I believe I was in the press box and I let out a because I be in the press box sometimes like I literally and everybody looked at me and they're like, "Who are you rooting for?" I'm like, "I'm basketball. I'm rooting for basketball right now." G, did you just see that?
Fact.
I couldn't imagine how it would have felt to see Harden cross both of them up and then watch them fall over each other.
I stood up and screamed.
When he crossed I
stood up, grabbed Charlie, and screamed. Literally screamed loud as hell. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Who you want to talk? Go ahead.
Like Lakers still the favorites. I do think that losing Rondo is a thing. I think losing Danny Green makes them smaller, but I still think that they've replaced them with better offensive players, and I don't think that it will matter that much.
Yeah.
I still think they're the favorites, and I think that with Anthony Davis, that was hilarious. Anthony Davis is only, 27,
27, yeah.
He still has time to grow. To me, Anthony Davis hasn't even hit his basketball prime yet. And I can only imagine what winning a ring and being a huge part of winning that ring, even hitting game winners, in that stretch, can do for your confidence going forward. So,
yeah. So, what team do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the Nuggets.
The Nuggets?
I want to talk about the Nuggets.
All right. But before that, if you're watching this stream right now, please do us a favor. Drop a like on it. We would definitely very much so appreciate that. Every like that you give us helps us to just continue to make doper videos because then we know you guys actually like it and you're not just watching. So if you're watching or you're one of the 100, however many people, hundreds of people that's in here right now watching us, shout out to y'all, by the way, for getting this stream cracking. Go ahead, drop a like on that. Try to get this thing to 150 likes or 200 likes or however many likes. But just do that for us. We appreciate it. If you're listening to us right now on soundcloud.com/HoopsNBrews, thank you guys very much. If you're watching this replay right now on youtube.com/HoopsNBrews, we appreciate your support as always. Shout out to the homies at Dash Radio. Also, make sure you guys please go subscribe. youtube.com/HNB Media ASAP, as well as youtube.com/HoopsNBrews. You will find all of our exclusive Clippers coverage this season on youtube.com/HoopsNBrews. We will not have Clippers coverage on this channel. So if you want to see all the post-game pressers and behind-the-scenes stuff and the footage and all of that stuff from the Clippers this year, youtube.com/HoopsNBrews. Subscribe to that right now. And thank you all for dropping a like. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about those Nuggets. Go ahead.
I thought that they lost all their defense, and I still think that they did lose a solid amount of their defense. But I forgot they still had Will Barton. Will Barton was hurt during the bubble. I would assume he'd be ready to play this season. And he was actually the best perimeter defender throughout last season. They still have Gary Harris. Michael Porter Jr. has no idea what he's doing.
We got to talk about my top 50 last.
Porter Jr. has no idea what he's doing defensively. But he still can go out and get you 10 rebounds. And hopefully you assume that, with film study. Yeah. I mean, he has all the tools to be at least a solid defender. But, it's just mentally he's just not there right now. But you just hope that, with film study, he can figure it out. And offensively, I think I think Porter's going to start now. And I think that helps them take off offensively. And I think that Denver possibly
Are you sure he starts?
Who starts over him?
I'm just asking. I mean, it don't seem like he was in biggest favor with Mike Malone last year.
Yeah, but if you look at what he did during that Clippers series, and when he got a chance to play, he balled out. What did he average? Actually, what did he average during the playoffs?
Look, somebody on the Clippers about to get sauce. Ooh, Zoo. Sorry, Zoo. Love you, Zoo. You my guy. We watching dunk compilations.
Porter in the playoffs last year in 23 minutes, average 11 points, 6 rebounds. Okay. On 47% from the field, 38% from 3, shooting 74% from the line, but he was only taking 1 shot from the line. So that's basically, almost 50-40 at that point. I think you got to give it a shot. Now, granted, you can maybe start off with Will Barton, but I think you have to give Porter a shot. And I think that if they do that, I think Denver could have a top 5 offense next season. I do. And my sleeper for MVP is actually Jokic.
It's Luka.
Sleeper. The reason
We're gonna talk about my top 50 players.
the reason why I'm not gonna go there with you for Luka is because I don't know about Porzingis, bro.
Good. That's even more reason why he win MVP.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna win that many games without Porzingis. I think they'll probably be like.
I disagree with that. They got Josh Richardson now. What do you mean? They were
think they'll be
perimeter.
4th or 5th.
They were good without Porzingis last year. They weren't bad without him.
Yeah, but
also
Porzingis-
JJ Barea was hurt a lot of the
Yeah,
season
but-
last year. He back again.
Yeah, but
Perennial guy.
Porzingis
He
gives-
actually. Ooh, this man did a 3. Wow.
Yeah, but I think Porzingis gives them another element that they don't have without him.
Yeah, but he'll be back.
I mean, yeah, but I think they'll be like a 4th seed.
That's even more for
I think-
MVP. Like if AD get hurt this year and Braun going
Yeah,
to
but
tear,
listen,
Braun
though,
gonna win MVP.
I think Denver is gonna win the West.
I hope Braun.
I
Actually,
think Denver is gonna win the West. Right?
I don't think they will.
I think they'll win the West.
I think you're foolish if you believe it.
I think Denver can win the West.
Either the Lakers or the Clippers are going to win the West.
I'm going
and
Denver,
and
Lakers.
the Lakers and the Clippers better hope that they have health and COVID health on their side this season.
I'm going Denver, Blazers, and Lakers to win the West. Denver, Blazers, or Lakers. I think Clippers would be 2nd or 3rd because I don't believe in everybody to stay healthy. I just don't.
I don't. I disagree with that. If Denver gets one injury, it's over for them.
But I believe in Denver's ability to they don't really have people who get hurt. Now, obviously, COVID brings a whole nother. Now, COVID brings a whole nother element into.
Current point in time.
Now, COVID brings a whole nother element into these things.
Yeah.
Obviously, but I think Denver has retained the most people. Now, obviously, they lost Craig, they lost Jeremy Grant.
You lost 2 of your best defenders.
But
bro.
listen, they still have. But again, I thought they lost all their defense, but they still have Will Barton, who Will Barton during the season was technically their best perimeter defender.
Will Barton
They still-
striking hard into
they
the
still have-
heart of opposing
They
offensive players.
They still have Gary
They're
Harris.
lying to me right now.
They still have Gary Harris, who was hurt during the bubble. Hopefully, he's fully recovered. Hopefully,
He better be good or he should be traded.
I mean, I thought they should have tried to go for Oladipo anyway. But anyway, they did lose Plumlee, which I think actually hurts a lot. They lost Plumlee off the bench. But they still have Millsap. And again, if Porter can take that next step, I think that he can offset a lot of that because he's a guy that can play the 3 or the 4. Because again, he rebounds like a big anyway. He gets 10 rebounds in his sleep. So you don't really suffer much on the boards.
Yeah, I do feel like I can't wait to watch this full PG clip, but I already know it's just gonna be disgusting to watch. It's just not leadership to me, bro. I'm sorry. Like even the Nuggets, like they're a team that shouldn't have beat the Clippers. I don't give a fuck how many adjustments Doc Rivers didn't make. You have
you gotta make
have 2 of the
adjustments, bro.
best 3 players
Yeah,
on the floor.
but basketball don't work like that though. And really,
Actually, you have
and
4 of
really-
the best.
No, they
5
didn't.
players on the
no,
floor.
they didn't.
That's a lie.
In that series, like sure.
Yes, because he didn't play
No,
up. The guys
listen.
didn't play up to their potential.
No,
Kawhi
listen,
included.
on paper. Actually, no. Throughout the whole playoffs, Jamal Murray was a top 5 player. Most teams didn't have nobody better than Jamal
number
Murray.
24 on my list right away.
Yeah, I mean, Jamal Murray got to do it with the hoes there before.
I did forget him and Russ off my original list.
Jamal Murray got to do it with the women
But
there.
also, I type my original list. I don't even relook at it. I just put it up
Murray-
because I know people gonna be mad at it.
Murray
anyway.
got to do it with the women in the stands before I completely just heap too much praise upon him. But in the bubble last year, was there a point guard that played better than Murray? I don't think so. And there wasn't a center that played better than Jokic. So if you want to be real, the Nuggets had the 2 or the 3 best players on the court.
You're lying, but okay.
You're
lying. Jamal Murray played better than he played better than
Kawhi Leonard. Yes,
You're
the hell he
lying.
did in the
You're
playoffs.
lying.
The hell fuck he did.
Right,
The fuck he did.
Right.
Yes, he did. In the playoffs. During the season, hell no.
I can't agree with that.
During the season, no. And if we making a draft today, give me Kawhi Leonard over Jamal Murray. But in the playoffs last year, yes, the hell he did. Did he play better than PG? Yes, the hell he did. Was Jokic better than PG? Yes, the hell he was. Was Jokic arguably better than Kawhi? Yes, the hell he was. And Jeremy Grant was better than PG.
In that series, yes, but that's also why I don't want to hear him complain.
That's
I don't want him. Gee, how Jeremy Grant better than you?
Because-
You let that man get $70 million a year.
The
I
way-
just stuttered saying that. You let that
60.
man get 70,
60.
You like what? I'm sorry. What's his name? Brother Love. Is that his name?
Yeah.
You let that man get 60, and like the other guy that's always been talking to him, like, man, remember when you know what I'm talking about? That's always the man. You let that man get $60 million, G, cause you got cooked up.
They all got cooked, G.
G, Trez got 18. He cooked you so
That's
bad,
Trez's
he
fault.
got triple.
That's Trey's fault.
All right. I ain't gonna blame it on Trez.
And also, the way
I
they
still
was-
give Trez a pass for his playoff because he was dealing with the death of someone who he said was like his mother. I can't be mad at that. Chemistry issues.
I give him a pass for
I can be mad
that.
at.
But also, Doc did not do him no favors either. With the way he was being utilized defensively, my God.
Doc was basically alluding that he couldn't play because he wasn't in shape.
Well, then
So what you want me to do, G?
not play that man.
How am I gonna not play him?
Sit that man down. They got Jermichael, they had Patrick Patterson, and they had Noah.
Jermichael clearly didn't
And they had Noah.
Jermichael clearly didn't like PG. Clearly, or because he been putting on Instagram, somebody been choking, or it wasn't me. Don't blame us.
And they had Noah.
That's also a bad part. How are you or others saying don't blame us?
Cause he's saying I went out there and played hard. He basically said I did my job. Again,
You made every shot.
huh?
You made every shot, big fella.
No, but I
you
think-
set a playoff record.
No,
you,
but-
you grabbed 10 rebounds in the game.
No, but hold on.
You shut somebody down.
No,
You
but hold
outplayed
on.
Jeremy Grant in the
No,
game.
but hold on.
You outplayed Michael Porter Jr. in the game.
Yeah, he did.
You're lying to
He
me.
did.
Yeah, that's cap.
He did.
That's cap.
He did.
Cap.
Jermichael Green was
C-A-P.
Jermichael Green was arguably the best big that they had on the team in that series.
Go home.
I said on the Clippers, he was the
Go
best
home.
big that they had.
Go home. I know what
In
you
that
said.
series,
Go
he
home.
was.
Go home.
He was.
You're lying. Stop
was.
lying and telling fibs
He
to the
was.
public.
He
You're
really
lying
was.
to the
He
public
was.
right now.
He was.
You're lying to the public.
He
But
was.
let's go ahead. Let's end this episode off the right way.
I'll never forget what he did that to that man. I screened on that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kelly Oubre. Yeah. I put out a top 50 list today, and I'm not gonna
These
lie.
bullshit list again.
I'm not gonna lie. It had a lot of typos in it, so I kept like fixing it. But then I realized, because also when I do a lot of these like lists and stuff, I like be on lunch at work, so I just be at my computer. So I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna put it up on my computer and do it real quick. So I did this, and I'm like, you know what? I didn't do it right, and I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do the first one right. But now my final list is
I
complete.
didn't see your top 50 list either, by the way.
It's here. All right. Well, you didn't see it. Perfect. So I'm going to pull it up on the screen for the fans to see. And then I'm going to pull it up on the screen for Pavy to see. So go ahead, Pavy. React. These are my top 50 players headed into the top 20. I'm sorry. Headed into the 2020-2021 NBA season. This is my final list with corrections.
First of all,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't agree with Luka at number 2. Harden should be higher.
Harden shouldn't be higher.
He should be over Dame Lillard.
He shouldn't be higher.
He should be over Dame Lillard.
He shouldn't be higher.
He should be over Dame
No, he
Lillard.
shouldn't be.
Zion Williamson has shown you nothing to put that man at 16.
Yes, he's Zion and
He's shown you
Lion.
nothing
He's
to
the
put that
Lion.
man at 16.
He's the Lion.
He has shown you
the
nothing to
lion.
put that man at 16.
He's the Lion.
Anyway,
He's the Lion.
go.
Scoot your chair over a little bit so the fans can see you. Yeah. But go
What?
ahead.
This way?
Because the graphic
Oh.
is up, so scoot your chair over a little bit. Go
Why
ahead.
the fuck is Ja and Chris Paul over Rudy Gobert?
Because
Fuck
they're
outta
better
here.
players than Rudy Gobert.
Fuck outta here.
Ja Morant
Fuck
headed
outta
into
here.
2021
Why is
will
Brandon
be a better
Ingram-
player than Rudy Gobert. Remember
Why
I
is
said
Brandon
that.
Ingram over Siakam and Bradley Beal and
What,
Devin?
what do you mean? What do you mean?
You got Brandon Ingram over Devin Booker?
Yes. Now, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Originally, y'all called me a Brandon Ingram hater. Now I say he better than fucking Devin Booker. Now all of a sudden I'm tripping. How?
Because he's not better than Devin.
I disagree with that. Headed into 2021, I'm saying he better.
He's not.
He is. I'm saying he better. Devin got to prove it to me.
And Brandon don't?
Brandon Young. Devin been in the league for like 6 years and ain't made the fucking playoffs.
Goddamn
He dropped 70 points and still didn't make the goddamn playoffs. G, get your weak ass out of here.
Alright, bro. See, your list.
Get your weak ass out of here. He dropped 70 points and never made the playoffs.
This
Trash.
be goddamn terrible.
How you drop 70 and
Why
never
is
make the playoffs?
Andre
G?
Drummond over Karl Anthony Towns?
Why?
Why is Middleton and Brandon Ingram over Cat?
Why? Because look at them. What have you seen?
Why is Jaylen
When have you
Brown-
seen Karl Anthony Towns affect winning?
Why is Jaylen Brown above Cat?
When have you seen Karl Anthony Towns affect winning?
All right, man.
When have you seen Karl Anthony Towns affect
All right,
winning?
man.
I'm asking you a
Why is
question.
LaMelo on the list?
Because I got all the rookies.
Why is Wiseman above
Because
all
I
of them?
always put the rookies on there, and I think that now that Clay is hurt.
Fuck outta here,
No,
G.
wait, stop. I always put rookies on my top 50 list headed
Why
into
is
the
Trez
season
over DeMar DeRozan?
because I
Why
don't.
is-
Because
why is
honestly, I was
Trez
gonna
over
take
LaMarcus?
DeMar off the
Why is
list.
Trez over LaMarcus?
I was going, huh?
Why is Bogdanovich on the list?
Boyan, not Bogdan, the one from Utah.
Okay.
The one from Utah, he got injured last year. He didn't play in the bubble.
That's fair.
He had, I believe, what was it,
Why
ankle
is
surgery?
Dinwiddie over Drew Holiday?
Dinwiddie over Drew Holiday. Why? Because
You can't even
what do you
explain
mean? What do you mean? Why I
You
can't explain that?
that.
Huh?
This list is terrible.
Why? Because Dinwiddie had a decent year last year and Drew didn't make the playoffs.
This list is terrible.
I'm literally, if you did not make the playoffs, you lost on my list.
This list is terrible.
Who made the playoffs that you complaining about?
This list is terrible.
Who? No, I'm asking you a question. Everybody you gonna complain about did not make the playoffs. Who made the playoffs that you complaining about? You're lying.
Being over Dame.
Who?
Luka being
Who?
over Harden being over. I mean Dame being over Harden.
You told me
Luka
Dame
being
was.
over-
You told me Dame deserved to damn near win MVP last year. Now all of a sudden Dame wasn't good. Now he ain't better than Harden.
He not better than
Headed
Harden.
in 2021.
No, he not.
Yes, give me
No, he not.
that man
And,
Dame.
By the way, Dame was my MVP pick, but he not better than Harden. Luka shouldn't be over Anthony Davis.
Yes, he should.
No, he shouldn't.
Luka world.
No, he
Luka
shouldn't.
world. Luka
No,
world.
he
Luka's a star on his team. Y'all tell me Anthony Davis is number 2 all the time. Number 2s don't get credence over number
Anyway,
1s. Number 2s don't get credence over number 1s to me,
anyway.
unless you Anthony Davis, because I believe he the number 1. But if y'all telling me he the
Anyway.
number 2, then that means he the number 1.5. Or actually
Zion.
number 2.5, and Luka is the sheer number 1, so he the number 2.
Zion over Donovan Mitchell, Jason
Headed
Tatum,
into the
Bam
season,
Adebayo,
yes.
Kyrie Irving, Jamal
You don't
Murray,
think
Chris
Zion
Paul.
gonna be better than Jason Tatum this year? Zion
No.
gave you 21 and
No.
10 last year, or
No,
21
I
and
don't.
9. You're
No,
lying.
I don't.
You're lying.
Did Jason Tatum average like 24 last year?
Did he give you 10 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 9 rebounds? No. Did he
Zion
give you
Whoa.
a did he give
What
you
10
a did he
rebounds
give
Zion average?
Huh?
It
He
wasn't-
averaged like 8,
no,
9?
you lying. It wasn't 10. You lying your ass off.
Okay,
Look it up.
I bet he averaged more
Look it
rebounds
up.
than Jason Tatum.
Look it up.
I bet he averaged more rebounds
Look
than
it
Jason
up.
Tatum. I bet he had more rebounds than
Look
Jason
it up.
Tatum. I bet he had more rebounds than
Look
Jason
it
Tatum. Zion had 6.2
6.
rebounds.
Look at Tatum. You lying your ass off.
No, I'm not. He's not gonna average more than 6.2. I don't believe it. All right, okay, fine.
Shut the fuck up.
No. Oh, never mind. He
Shut
did.
the fuck
No,
up.
wait a minute. Hold on. Let's say 2019.
That's last year.
Let's say 2019. Hold on, let me see. Did he? Yeah, he
Shut
did.
the
All right,
fuck
okay,
up.
all right, okay, fine.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
Okay,
the
fine.
fuck
I'm
up.
gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat
This-
that. I'm gonna eat that.
Inflating this man's
I'm gonna
stats.
eat that.
Get
I'm gonna
this
eat
man the
that. I'm gonna
fuck
eat
down
that.
from
Fine.
this
I'm gonna
list,
eat that,
G.
G. I'm gonna eat that, G.
Get this
Zion
man
averaged
down
six.
from this list.
Zion was averaging more before
Why
the
do you
bubble.
have Drummond above Towns, G? What's
Because
your reason
Drummond
for
is
this?
consistent, G.
Towns ain't consistent.
No, he's consistently weak.
What the fuck Drummond do?
What you mean? He give you 17 and fucking 15 every night,
And Cat give you 20 and 10 every
and
night.
he don't do shit.
And Cat give you 25
At least
and
Drummond
10
had been
every
to the
night.
playoffs.
Once.
Well, actually,
Exactly.
so
Shut
did
your
Cat.
ass
So
up.
did Cat.
Shut your
But
ass
honestly,
up.
swear to God, no cap. I will take Drummond on my team any day more than I would take Karl Anthony Towns.
Why
No.
is Brandon Ingram over Devin Booker, G?
Why? What do you mean?
Why is he over Devin
This
Booker?
is set headed into 2021.
Why is Brandon Ingram over Bradley Beal?
Why? Because Bradley Beal won an All-Star last year. He won an All-Star last year. Was he an All-Star last year? Was Bradley Beal an All-Star last year? I'm asking you a question.
30, G.
I'm asking you a fucking question.
All right, bro.
Was Bradley Beal an All-Star last year?
Nah, he wasn't an All-Star,
I
but
did.
he
I don't
averaged
want to hear
30.
that. I don't
He
want to hear
averaged
that.
30.
I don't. Was Devin Booker All-Star last year?
Yes.
Yes, he was. I don't want to hear that. Tell that man to go home and do some more work.
All right, man.
All right, this list.
is
What this?
god
This is
awful.
what do you mean? This is a great list, G.
It's a terrible list.
No, how is it a terrible list? You don't have any real problems with
I
it.
have a lot of problems.
You got
with
like
it.
4 problems with
I
it.
have a
G.
lot of problems with
So
it.
no, you don't. No, you
Yes,
don't.
I do.
You're lying. You don't really have no problems.
Luka
with it.
shouldn't be right there.
So where would you put Luka at? 5?
I'm even okay with 5.
Y'all know he my favorite new player. Why? Y'all, so what? Y'all know he my favorite new player.
5. Why?
He better than LeBron. He better than second year LeBron already. Is he not?
No,
Lie to me.
he's not.
Luka not better than second year LeBron?
No,
You're lying.
he's not.
You're lying.
He's
You're lying.
not.
You're lying.
He's not.
You're lying. He
He's
wasn't better than
not.
second year LeBron.
No.
Cap.
No.
Cap.
No.
Cap. You ain't never
No.
second year LeBron didn't almost average a triple double.
Okay, so that's inflated now. I don't even think
No.
he shoot the ball better than
Yeah, because
Second year
LeBron wasn't
LeBron.
taking no threes back
no,
then.
because Luka can't shoot like that.
Because LeBron wasn't taking no threes back then. LeBron wasn't taking no threes back then.
Luka should take less because he
No,
can't
he
shoot
should
him that
take
good.
less. Take more, big fella.
He don't shoot him that
Take
good.
more, big fella. Take more, big fella. And you're lying to me. You're lying to me. Let's pull up these numbers.
Look him up.
Let's pull up these numbers. Let's go.
I think Luka shoot 43% from the field.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
And 33
Hold on.
from
Get
three.
results. All right. So hold on. Through 2 years, Luka has played 6 less minutes than LeBron. Average a little. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh no. Never mind. This is the whole career. Never mind. This is the whole career. I'm trying to find it just through the couple years. Let's see if we can get LeBron stats on here. My point is, Luka is better than 20-year-old LeBron. He is damn near better than 36. Actually, he is better than 36-year-old LeBron.
All right, man.
Is he not?
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
Yes,
not.
he is. You're lying.
No, he's
You're
not,
lying.
man.
You're lying. Who would
His
you rather have?
Melo ain't even there.
Huh?
LeBron fucking James.
No, give me Luka.
God damn, he smacked
Give me
bro
Luka.
shit cheap. What?
Hold on a minute.
What?
Who's about? Oh, Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared Allen do be smacking people shit. Hold on, I'm still looking these stats up. My bad. I would. Hold on, wait. Let's go. All right, so LeBron, because I don't know why them results didn't pop up for his whole season. Why it keeps showing me LeBron whole goddamn career? I don't want to see LeBron whole career. Hold on. Can somebody just create a fucking good player comparison find? Actually, we just gonna go LeBron 20, Luka 20. Fine. This is ridiculous, bro. I really just want all the software to find all these stats to just get better. Do that for me. All right, let's see. Get results. All right, so both of them at the age of 20, Luka averaged 1 more point. He averaged 2 more rebounds, 1.6 more assists.
Look at the percentage.
1 point. I mean, what you talking about? What you talking about? Luka had a higher efficiency field goal rating. He had a lower 3-point rating. But still, so what? So what? So what? So what? You love the stat. You love that stat. You love the effective field goal percentage. Who had the higher effective field goal percentage? Luka. Exactly. Luka. So
Bron had more
stop.
steals. Bron had more blocks, rebounds.
And Luka. No, he didn't have more rebounds. You're lying.
I didn't say he had more.
You
rebounds.
said
No,
Bron.
I
You
didn't.
said most steals. You said blocks, rebounds.
No,
Stop
what I
lying.
would- no,
Luka
no.
has.
What I was gonna say
All right, then
was
stop lying to the
rebounds.
public.
I was gonna say you cut me off. I was
Go
gonna say
ahead.
rebounds. No, and no, he wasn't.
All right, then. He not better than that
No,
man.
he
He
wasn't.
not better
Yes,
than that
yes,
man.
he
No,
was.
he's not. You know
Yes,
he
he
wasn't.
was.
You know he
Give me
wasn't.
20-year-old LeBron.
Nah, give me 20-year-old Luka. You ain't
That's
never
you. Give me
seen
20-year-old
never
LeBron.
seen 20-year-old LeBron do what he did. And Luka was being guarded
never
by
seen 20
two. And look at these Luka stats. And
You
Luka
ain't
was
never
being
seen
guarded by 2 arguable top 10 defenders in the NBA.
Who?
Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Were they not playing defense?
He really wasn't being guarded by them too much.
Patrick
And
Beverly,
when he-
all NBA defender. He don't matter.
And when he was,
He don't
being-
matter.
Hold
Patrick
on.
Beverly don't matter now.
Hold on. And the games the Clippers did guard the boy.
Luka
The
better.
boy almost got hurt in every single game. The game that they did actually guard the man.
Who? Luka?
Luka.
Because he was abusing them.
No, he wasn't.
Because he was abusing
No,
them.
he wasn't.
He was abusing them in a way that 20-year-old LeBron would only dream of.
I wasn't really
Because he couldn't do it
I'm
all.
gonna keep it G with you. I wasn't like when everybody else was screaming about Luka, I was screaming about the defense. And then when they actually started to guard him, you saw that he
still
didn't do
getting
the
their
thing.
ass cooked up.
No, they wasn't. When they
KP,
actually
if
started to
KP didn't
guard
get
him-
hurt, they would have lost that series too, by the way.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. And if they did, who was that on?
Huh?
And if
That's
they
on
did, who
Kawhi and
was that
PG
on?
for getting their ass cooked up
That's
by
on-
Luka.
That's on.
Take the challenge, big
That's
fella.
on the team, and that's on coaching.
No, that's on them. Take the challenge, big
on the
fella.
team,
Take
and
the
that's on
challenge.
coaching.
I just want to say my list is
But
great.
I
by
don't
the
agree
way.
with your list. Your
Why?
list is terrible as you.
It's not terrible.
I told you.
How is
Zion
it?
should not be 16.
I disagree with it. Heading into 2021.
No.
Who you think gonna be better than him heading in 2021? That's on
half of this list.
You're lying.
Half of this
You're
list.
lying.
Brandon Ingram
You're
should not
lying.
be over Bradley. Brandon Ingram should not be over Bradley Beal or Devin Booker.
So okay, wait a minute. So I went
Drummond should be
I went from y'all telling me I hate him, for y'all telling me I hate him and calling me a hater, to now y'all telling me he overrated.
No,
Alright, G.
I guess. Well, how would you say that? I said he should be over fucking Devin.
So you telling me I got him overrated?
How you put words?
Because you telling me I got him overrated.
You do.
Okay
And yo,
then.
this
So you
list,
telling me
yes.
I went from being a hater to
I never
having
said
him
you-
overrated?
I never
I'm
said you was a hater.
confused.
I never said you was a hater.
You called me a hater on
No, I
Brandon.
didn't. I just
Ingram.
said-
Oh,
no,
you were
I
part
didn't.
of you were part of the you don't like Brandon Ingram coalition. Don't
Because
lie.
you said Kyle Kuzma better than him. Where's Kuzma on your list?
He's not, because
Okay.
as long as
you know.
he played with LeBron, he'll never be better than him.
long as you know.
But before he played with
long
LeBron,
as
he
you
was
know.
better.
As long as
Before
you
he played
know.
with LeBron, LeBron ruined Kyle Kuzma's career. I will go to my grave saying that he did. LeBron ruined Kyle Kuzma's career. He really did. And Brandon Ingram could have been a Laker great if he would have stayed around. But things don't always work out like that. You want another beer?
Yes.
But my list is not
list is
bad. though.
terrible.
How?
This is trash.
How?
I told you millions of ways how it's trash.
It's not trash, G. I don't have anybody where they shouldn't be.
Why is Trez over Aldridge?
Because I'm still
Why is Trez over DeMar and Buddy and
Because
Bogdanovich?
Montrez is the reigning sixth man of the year.
That's dope. He not better than them.
He averaged
The other guys
18
start
and
for a
9 off the
reason.
bench.
The other guys start for a reason.
He averaged 8. Well, I'm
The
sorry.
other
It might have been
guys
18
start
and
for a
8.
reason. The other guys start for a reason.
And they're not good anymore.
Okay.
They're not good anymore.
Okay.
LaMarcus Aldridge striking fear to the heart of you. DeMar DeRozan striking
Trez
fear in
is?
your heart.
Trez is?
More than DeMar and fucking LaMarcus.
If he was, he'd start.
All right. You're lying.
If he was,
and
he'd
what
start.
and what you gonna say if he wound up starting on the Lakers?
Good for him.
Oh, all right.
Good for him.
Okay, you should have been saying the Lakers, if they traded for DeMar, it wouldn't be that bad. All of a sudden, good for
I never
Montrez.
said they could. They can't trade for DeMar. How is they gonna trade for DeMar?
As
I never
Lakers
said
fans,
that.
as Lakers
That's
fans.
Dan. Dan, if you see this, Dan said that. I'm in the
Daniel,
group
he
chat
don't like
telling
being
him.
called Dan.
I'm in
Daniel, he don't like
I'm-
being called Dan. Don't call him Dan. He like being called Daniel.
Huh?
You said Dan.
No, not the Dan. We know
Which
it's
Dan?
Black Dan, Scott Dan.
Black Dan. Oh, you talking about you gotta use your Dans properly.
That's why I called him Dan. Motherfucking name Dan.
Okay,
Daniel
you
is
right.
Daniel. Dan is Dan.
Okay, all right, okay, fine.
Dan Black.
You right.
Daniel White.
You right. Okay, fine. I'll give you credit.
I'm telling him, yo,
I didn't know
that's
which
not gonna
Dan you
happen.
was talking about.
He texts me every day. We gonna get DeMar. I'm like, no, y'all not, bro.
Why do
I
you
gotta
even
get
want DeMar, G?
No, how?
Why you want that man?
He said, yeah, we gonna trade Danny Green. Really?
Yeah.
You lost your damn mind.
I just
But
want
no,
to
that
say
list is
this. My
terrible.
list is not terrible.
terrible.
My
As
list is
usual,
great
it's
as
terrible.
always.
It's terrible as usual.
It's not terrible.
Every list you've ever done in your life is
And he
god
said,
awful.
and he said, no Kristaps Porzingis, no, because he can't be healthy enough. Guys who are not healthy are not on my list. If guys, literally, now Kyrie and KD, they get a pass, and Curry, they get a pass, and Draymond. Draymond is on this list. He went on my list last year. They get a pass.
So he went on your list last year, but
because
this year he on
because Draymond didn't play enough for me to make him a top 50
No
player.
D-Lo?
No, he's not. And look, I was blasphemous. I had some hot takes about him. I thought he could help make up and supplement the offense.
Said it would. You said basically he could replace
no, I
KD.
didn't. No, I didn't. I said he could help.
said he could
I said
replace
he could help
KD.
replace some of the points. He still averaged 21, 22.
Well, he averaged Golden State.
Huh? 21, 22.
And how much KD averaged? 27, 28. And I bet you the percentages were a lot different.
Yeah, but Kevin
And the
Durant,
percentages
but
were a
but
lot
I
different.
never told you he was going to replace Kevin Durant.
You
I said
literally-
he could help replace some of his offense. Some of his offense and all of Kevin Durant is a completely fucking different thing. Am I lying?
You were a little bit more
No.
confident than that.
Yes.
You said it way more confidently
Yes,
than that.
G, but I also at the same time did not think Steph Curry was going to get hurt. You asked me what could he do. I said he could replace some of KD offense. They still could use them 22 points. Without that shit, they would have been way worse. If Steph Curry actually would have played some game, they damn near might have made the playoffs.
No, they would have got their ass whooped.
I disagree. But Draymond was out last year a lot with injury. Steph was, KD, Kyrie was.
No Fred VanVleet?
No, he's not a top 50 player. He's not. I love Fred VanVleet. He's not a top 50 player anymore. He's not.
Anymore?
I'm sorry. He never was, but he's not a top 50 player. He's a top 50 other. I should put together my top 50 others. He's a top 50 other. None of these guys on this list are others. To me, at least. None of these guys on this list are others. All of these guys, to me, serve their role, and they have a very specific
other,
role.
but I feel you.
He's not another.
He's another.
He's not another.
He's another.
He's not another.
He's another.
He's not another.
Was Kenny Smith other?
Huh?
Was Kenny Smith other? Was
Yes.
Kukoc other?
Did Kenny Smith win
Was
Sixth Man of the Year?
Kukoc
No.
other?
No, he was not.
Okay.
He played his role very well.
Who's
And
the
they
other?
had no, he wasn't.
Others
They
play
had a
their role.
very specific role for
Others
him.
play their role.
No, he was not another.
Others play their role.
He was not another. If you the third cog in the wheel, you're not another.
He wasn't
Unless
the
you
third.
averaging
He wasn't the third
9
cog in
points
the
a
wheel.
game.
He wasn't the third cog.
No. You know who was another? B.J. Armstrong was another. He was another. Tony
B.J.
Kukoc
Armstrong
was
was an
another.
all-star.
And he was still a fucking other.
He made an all-star
He
game.
was still a other.
He was an all-star.
Montrez won the Sixth Man of the Year. You telling me he other? And even if Trez
just
is
saying-
other, even if Trez is other, he the best other. Who the best other? Who a best other than him? You're lying to me if you tell me somebody else. It's Trez, so he got to go on this list.
I didn't say they had to go on the list.
No, to me.
I just don't like where you put him at.
I always explain my criteria. My criteria to me is when I make a
It's
list.
stupidity.
No, it's not. How the fuck is it stupidity if I say headed into the season, this is where I think these guys gonna end up? I'm fucking telling you where I think they're gonna hit. I mean, where they
I'm
gonna
telling
end up.
you this wrong.
I don't give a fuck. Last year I didn't have Brandon Ingram on the list, so you told me I was fucking tripping. This year I got,
Why you got him over Devin Booker?
huh?
You tripping having
Because
Devin
Brandon
Booker?
Ingram is 6'9". Is he
He's
not?
not 6'9", he's 6'7".
Even if he is 6'7",
Devin Booker 6'6".
6'7" with a damn near 7-foot wingspan.
Devin Booker 6'6".
Way better defender, can shoot in the mid range.
Is he a way better defender?
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Who you seen Devin Booker shut down?
Who you seen Brandon Ingram shut down?
Nigga, I.
Who you seen Brandon
You
Ingram
are
shut
out of your
down?
fucking mind.
Who a better offensive player?
Brandon Ingram.
Sir.
To win?
Sir.
To affect.
What the fuck winning? The goddamn
What the
podcast
fuck
we doing?
winning has Devin Booker
Motherfucker, they were 8-0 in the fucking bubble. Fuck you.
Oh, they won bubble games. Ooh, they won bubble games and still didn't make the playoffs and still wound up being in the same place Brandon Ingram was. Shut your ass up.
Do you have the Suns in the playoffs?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I don't. I have them being the 9th or the 10th seed, and I had the Pelicans being the 8th seed. Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. When have you seen Devin Booker make the fucking playoffs? You haven't.
When
You're
you
lying.
seen Brandon Ingram make the playoffs, you haven't. You're
You
lying.
haven't, so they both on the same playing field to me. One guy is literally, Brandon Ingram is one number. Actually, no, he's 5 numbers over Devin Booker.
That's laughable, G.
It's not laughable.
That's laughable,
How?
G. That's laughable,
How?
G.
How is it laughable?
That's laughable.
How? One guy's a better defender.
Not really.
He is. And you going to tell me the other guy better score, but
He's a much better scorer.
He scored 70, and they still
He's
can't
a
get to the
much better
playoffs.
scorer.
He scored 70 and
much
still couldn't
better
get to the
scorer.
playoffs.
He's a much better scorer.
He scored 70 and still
He's
couldn't
a
get.
much
That was a
better
Jamal
scorer.
Crawford 50 ball.
Where's Aiden?
Aiden, I don't have him on here yet.
But you got Wiseman, Edwards, and LaMelo on there.
Yes, because what
Go
did
to
I? Did
hell,
you not
dude.
just hear me say that
Go
I
to
always
hell.
put rookies in there?
Go to hell.
Did you not just hear me say that?
Go to hell.
And why you have Aiden in there? What have you seen Aiden affect?
Average 20 and 10.
What have you seen him affect?
Who averaged
literally,
20 and 10?
I said that I prefaced this off of guys that I think are going
You
to
got
affect
people
winning.
in there that-
Aiden is not going to be a top 50 guy affecting winning to me. These guys are. So when y'all get mad at me for the millionth motherfucking time, when I make a list and I say this is what it is headed into this, that means that's what it is headed into it. That don't mean that's what they did last year.
This
It
don't
means
mean
what
you
they
can't be
did
wrong.
going into what it is.
This don't mean you can't be wrong.
It's my opinion.
And your opinion is wrong.
Opinions aren't wrong. You have wrong ass opinions all the time, dude. I don't tell your opinions wrong.
Yes, you
I
do.
say I don't agree with the shit.
Yes, you do.
I say I don't
Well,
agree with the
well,
shit.
hey,
I say
hey.
I don't agree with the
Hey,
shits. I say I don't agree with the
Check
shits.
it out, world.
I don't agree with the shit.
Check it out, world. I strongly
You
disagree.
don't have to agree. Your list gonna be trash, and you gonna make
I
the same
vehemently-
list everybody everywhere
I
else
vehemently
make.
disagree.
I guarantee
I
you, LeBron
vehemently
gonna be
disagree.
number 2 on your list, and I'ma fucking
No, he not.
laugh.
I vehemently
You're
disagree.
lying. Well,
I
LeBron ain't on
vehemently
your
disagree.
list. What's your top 5 then? Lie. Sit up here and lie to the people.
Giannis, number 1. I go AD. Number 2. Number 3. Braun. 4. I'm cool with going Luka. Yeah, I'm cool with going Luka.
But
5.
2 is too blasphemous. Come on, man.
No, he shouldn't
on,
be
man.
over Anthony Davis.
Come on, man.
He shouldn't be over Anthony Davis. He fucking shouldn't.
I'm not mad.
Anthony Davis affected winning more than you.
Wait. I'm not mad at that opinion. You're
What?
fine with that. But
And then
but also
5
I said heading into the season, not last season.
And then 5.
That's my whole point.
And then
It's
5.
headed, not last season.
And then 5. I'm still going Harden.
Go home, G.
Why?
He better than Kawhi.
Oh shit! I forgot about Kawhi.
Come on, man. Go home.
I forgot
G.
about Kawhi.
Go
Actually,
home. But I'm blasphemous.
Actually, didn't take Luke out. I got Kawhi 4, and I got Harden 5. I got Luka 6. I got Steph 7.
Only
I
because
got-
Harden averaged a 30 ball last year, I'm not gonna be mad.
hold
But y'all
on.
gotta put some more
Hold
respect on
on.
Luka Doncic.
I got Steph 7. I got. Did I always say Jokic?
So you got Kawhi Leonard. Oh
So
no.
I got Giannis 1.
Mm-hmm.
I got AD 2. I got Bron 3.
Okay.
I got Kawhi 4.
Okay.
I got Harden 5th.
Okay.
I got Luka 6th.
Okay.
I got Steph 7th. I got Jokic 8th. I got Dame 9th. And at my 10th spot, because even though I haven't seen him play, but I want to be respectful, I got Kevin Durant.
Nobody you named was more than 2 spots, with the exception of Luka, off of where you had them on this list. And actually, originally you had Luka 4. So y'all
Yeah,
gotta.
but I don't
So
agree
you
with
gotta
Anthony
stop.
Davis.
So you gotta stop acting like my list is so fucking crazy.
bad.
If you
I
moving
don't
guys
agree.
2 spots, bro.
But
2
look,
spots don't
no,
make
look,
something blasphemous.
listen,
it just means you
listen,
don't agree with it.
I didn't
Y'all
say-
act like
no,
I sit up here and
stop,
said
stop,
Devin Booker was number 1 in the
Stop.
NBA.
I didn't say the top 10 was bad. But once you move to about 15, it
How?
get bad.
How?
Zion, get him away.
How?
Get Zion away.
Was he not a top 25 player in the NBA last year?
No, he didn't
Yes,
play
you're
enough for me to
lying.
be one.
You're
No, he
lying.
didn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He didn't play enough.
Yes, he was. And even if he didn't play enough, this season he gonna play enough.
You have Jamal Murray over Gobert. I disagree with that.
Why? Jamal Murray dropped. Did you not see what Jamal Murray did? You
That's
told me
dope.
Jamal Murray was better than arguably
Yeah,
better
he
than Kawhi
was.
Leonard and PG,
He
but he ain't
was.
better than fucking Rudy
And
bum ass Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, hold on, was
Get
arguably
the fuck out of here.
Stop.
Get the
Stop.
fuck out of here.
Stop. Rudy Gobert was a top 10 center last year. I mean, top 10 player last year, arguably.
Go home.
He was arguably the
Go
best center in
home.
the league.
Go, but y'all
He
say
was arguably the best
But
center in the
y'all
league.
say I'm wild.
You don't respect defense?
He a top 10 player in the league?
Arguably.
You're lying.
You don't respect defense? He the
Not
best
that
defensive.
much.
He the best defensive center by a mile in the league.
25 is right where he deserved to be.
No, he doesn't.
You're
The
lying.
best defensive center in the
You're
league cannot
lying.
be 25th.
That man gonna be crying again this year because he ain't gonna make the goddamn All-Star team. You're lying.
He the best defensive
You
center in
are
the
lying.
He is the best defensive center
Now
in the NBA.
y'all can tell me that I was wilding, but this man telling me this man Rudy Gobert
was
was a top
arguably
10.
the best center in the
tweet it right
league.
now. Tweet it. If you mean it, tweet it. If you mean it, tweet Rudy Gobert was a top 10 player in the NBA last year. Tweet that shit. You
I've
don't
said
mean
it
that
before.
shit.
I've said it mad times.
If you mean it, tweet it. That's the rules. Tweet last year I thought Rudy Gobert was a top 10 NBA player. I think y'all disrespecting him. Because that's basically what you're telling me. You're lying. You are lying.
Yeah.
Cap.
He's arguably the best defensive player in the NBA.
All right. Go home.
Is he not?
Go home. And he does contribute a lot to winning, but go home. Top 25 is where it begins and ends for one side of the ball, Gobert. Man can't make a shot outside of 10 feet.
I disagree with that, though.
Even when we had that argument about trades
disagree
about
with that.
Rudy can hit from the
I
free throw
disagree
line,
with
lying
that.
ass out
Is
here.
offensive rebounding not offense? Is setting screens not offense? He shoots 60% from the field. Is that not offense? Answer my question. Is that not offense?
12 points a game offense.
Yes, it's offense. And he averaged more than 12. It's like 14.
New Orleans no will give you offense.
Not like
Andre
Gobert.
Drummond give you offense.
Actually, yes, he does. A lot of offense.
He give you Rudy Gobert give you more offense than Andre Drummond.
Yes. He shoots a better percentage. He shoots a better percentage. He shoots a better percentage. He shoots a better percentage, I'm sure, and probably from the line. Shoots a better percentage. Yes, he does. If and if not, yes, the same amount of offense. If not, yes, the same amount of offense.
Rudy Gobert averaged over 15 points.
I think so.
All right, bro.
No, dead ass. What he averaged last year?
All right, bro. I swear to God, but y'all tell me I say wild shit.
No way. Rudy last year.
But y'all tell me I say
no.
wild
Rudy averaged 15 points last year. And year before 15.9.
And tell me how many Drummond didn't average.
While shooting 66% from the field.
And tell me how many Andre Drummond
He
didn't
shot
average.
69% from the field last year. That's 70
And
fucking
tell
percent.
me how many Andre Drummond averaged.
You know how crazy
Andre
that is?
Drummond ain't averaged under 15 in damn near 6 years.
What does he shoot from the field?
53 to 50. I'm sorry. He shoots 50 to 53% for his career. He's 54.2%.
Gobert is 64%.
You are on drugs.
Gobert is 64%.
You need a bucket. Who you giving the ball to? Rudy Gobert or Andre Drummond?
Neither one of them.
No, I asked you a fucking question.
I need a bucket. Well, Drummond.
No, okay, then stop
I need
lying
a
to me,
bucket.
telling me this man better on
If I
offense.
need a bucket, well, also hold on, wait. We're talking about ISO.
And
Question.
Drummond to give you way more
Question.
offensive rebounds than Rudy
Question.
Gobert.
Question.
Do he not give you more offensive rebounds than Rudy Gobert?
Offensive rebounds do
4.6. Actually, last year and the year before was 5.4, 5.1, 4.3.
Okay, that's fair.
So stop lying. You're lying.
Okay,
Your own argument just hung you.
and listen. Rudy gives you 3.4, but shoots basically 70% from the field. You know how crazy that is?
That's what you want on your team? No, G.
Right,
no, G. You're not gonna win that way.
Utah be fucking winning.
Huh?
Utah be winning.
Yeah, because he got Donovan Mitchell. Put Donovan Mitchell with Andre Drummond. When is Andre Drummond ain't never played with nobody better than Donovan Mitchell.
Blake won better last year.
When the fuck you seen Blake on the basketball court last year?
I'm talking about the year
no,
before.
he won better.
Yes, he was.
The year before you could make
the
year before you can make an argument, but Blake was still hurt and only played 2 games in the playoffs because he was hurt. So
that
stop
don't
it.
mean- I mean,
G.
what they
Stop,
do with the
G.
season?
He ain't. What do you mean? Donovan Mitchell is there. He plays, so he gets more credence than fucking Blake, who always
and
hurt.
also, Gobert is the best player on that team, not Donovan Mitchell.
All right, man.
Donovan is the best offensive player. He's not the best player on
And
that
yes, Ben
team.
Simmons over KD. Ben Simmons is still a top 3 arguable defender in the NBA, and he was also injured last year. And I have to see Kevin Durant play before I just vault him back into the top 10. Now, don't get me wrong. If he come back first 5 games, he look like Kevin Durant, cool. But if he don't look like Kevin Durant, he is exactly where he belongs. So next episode, we're going to get Pavy to put together his list. And then we're going to read that trash out loud. And then we're going to let y'all pick that shit apart like y'all love picking apart my list. Even though when I actually ask y'all usually what the problem is with my list, the problem is literally like, you got that guy 1 spot too high. You got him 2 spots too high. This is the stupidest list I've ever heard. He up 3 spots too high. I'm like,
That's
all
what
right,
the list
bro.
is for.
All right, bro. No. All it proves is that y'all blasphemous. And it's cool. I love it.
No,
I love it. My list every time breaks the internet,
terrible.
so I'm going to keep breaking the internet.
Because you do it on purpose.
Guess what?
Because them shits be terrible.
I don't do it on purpose. How I do it on purpose? I literally, no, look. If you look at my list, the only thing that I literally updated was I took Kemba off there because he was on there twice. I added Russ because I deleted Russ when I was moving people
say it was
around.
good the first time.
And I added Jamal Murray back because I deleted him when I was moving people around. Other than that, I didn't change my original list. So I ain't doing it on purpose. It's facts only. If you don't believe it, that's your opinion.
Well, my opinion is...
My opinion
I'm
is
not
I don't like
rocking
your
with it.
opinion.
That's fair. My opinion is I don't like yours either. That's how we get here 300 episodes later.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You can take your opinion, turn that some bitch sideways, and stick it where the sun don't shine, because I don't care about that shit. And if you out there hating on my opinion, I don't care either. That's why y'all tune in. Y'all tune in for the hot takes and get mad when you get hot takes. I'm confused. Any final words?
Go Cavs.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I respect your level of and I know you only dedicated to them because of the fact that you hope LeBron gonna come back one day.
No, I don't.
And you don't want to look like you was a fair weather fan of Cleveland. Even
No,
though
I don't
you
give
was.
a shit. I don't give a shit about looking like fair weather. You know I don't care. I just actually rock with Cleveland.
You're not a Cleveland fan, G. How many Cleveland games you watching this year?
Last year?
This year.
Wait, you mean?
How many games are you gonna watch this year? More than 20?
I watched at least 15 games. 10 to
That man
15.
said.
I watched at least 10 to 15.
That man literally said you gonna watch more than 20.
Nah, like the Nets gonna be my East Coast team.
Yeah.
But if they not playing, I'll pull up a Cleveland game and watch it.
You on drugs. You gotta pull up some Giannis and watch him.
I don't like watching the Bucks. I literally only watch Giannis.
Because you don't watch them. Because you only watch them play when they on national TV.
Because
we'll
I don't like watching the Bucks play.
Turn them on.
Giannis is not interesting to watch play to me. I don't like it.
You said the same thing about Tim Duncan, and now you old. You like, oh, Russ, we like.
Yeah, but no, I didn't like Tim Duncan because he was fundamental. Giannis is just like I don't like it.
Somebody said deep in the queue.
Deep in the queue. Deep in the queue.
Yo, R.I.P. bro. By the way.
Yeah, Tom Holland, I think is his name. R.I.P. him.
Yeah, man, for sure. R.I.P. him. Anyways, your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's REELTPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. We will be back next week with more podcast for you, more talk. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're watching right now, please drop a like. We would definitely appreciate that. It just keeps us going. Keep the likes going. Keep the lights going. A shout out to y'all for always being down with us, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. As always, don't drink and drive. If you're under the age of 21, you better not be fucking drinking. Don't do it. It's wrong. If you over the age of, I'm sorry, not 25. I didn't had, actually crazy. Buzz off 2 Pacificos. But if you are over the age of 21,
Young Thug, so much
drink,
fun,
but don't drink
15.
and drive. Fuck you. Fuck you, nigga. and yeah, somebody said, your ass said Tom Holland. Somebody said Tom. No, not Tom Holland. Talking about the guy that was the announcer for the Cavs.
Yeah, ain't that bro name?
If you under the age of 21 or 18 in Canada, don't be drinking and driving, man. But as always, man, we'll get it with y'all next time. Tell the people they can find you at.
At Pavy World on Twitter, Pavy World, all one word.
Yeah, man. Until next time, it's been Hoops and Brews, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. As I said before, drop a like on this video. And until then, we will get up with y'all later. Peace.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh.